Not
puts
really.
up 10 or so bounties, and then he pulls out a scroll with a very nice wax seal and a little loop of rope, hammers a nail in and hangs the scroll instead of just pounding it right into the corkboard. And waves to the bartender and sets off.
I'll go grab or at least look at the scroll that he hung up.
Alright. The scroll has an address. It's to the proprietor of the Rusty Scimitar from the Baldur's Gate State Police.
Oh, so it's addressed to this inn, basically. It's not a...
To the bartender.
I'll-
You know
I'll-
to be the owner.
I'll peruse the rest of the
Most of
Jobs.
it is just, there are a couple of missing persons reports, missing livestock, fences broken, sheep got out. But there is a request to clear a dungeon about a day's travel north.
I'll pull that one.
All right.
And then is the owner of the inn here?
He went back into the kitchen, but
Oh, he was the one who talked to me earlier.
yeah, his wife, the barmaid, is cleaning glasses at the bar. So it's likely you give it to her. It will.
I'll take it up to her.
All right, she takes it, looks at it, does not seem happy to see it, and without another word, walks back into the kitchen.
I'll return to the table.
All right, you return to the table, and you look at this note. It says, "Wanted, party of adventurers to clear a dungeon of the monstrous rabble that has infested it. Goblins, rats, maybe a bugbear in charge." It's clear the person writing the notice can't confirm what's in there, but just wants it gone.
Seems like something we could handle. And it might be on our way out.
Do they pay in coin or ale?
Well, I would assume coin.
Balboa does not like to assume things. Does it say?
But
You tell me we got one literate son of a bitch in this whole party.
Let's do that. That's perfect.
No payment is listed on the paper itself, but a name and address in Baldur's Gate is listed, and there's a little note. Complete this. Speak to the proprietor of the Rusty Scimitar, and transport will be arranged to meet with me to discuss your payment.
Upon completion, I don't like this. I like to know before we risk our lives.
Why don't we just talk to this son of a bitch down here behind the bar?
if
There is another note, an even smaller text. This is getting to the point where you can barely read it. Please bring proof of completion of job. Even smaller text. No payment will be provided without proof. Then there's a little arrow to the other side of the paper.
just getting sketchy.
Ran out of space, writing too small. Please bring proof of clearing of dungeon, will not be paid without proof. In text large enough
There's
to
no
read.
way to prove it. No matter
Standard,
what we bring
standard.
back, they can just say that we didn't do it.
You bring the ears. We always bring ears.
That's helpful.
When do we not bring ears?
Let's.
Why don't we
Let's
start
talk
bringing
with-
feet?
Well,
Feet are bulky.
That's a big.
Yeah.
The owner of this establishment received.
Fingers. Disgusting.
The owner of this establishment received news that I don't think they were very happy about. If we don't want to do this, maybe we can talk to them. See if there's something that we can help there.
Maybe they'll give us more ale.
It is possible.
We have coin.
We could
for
check out the
ales.
dungeon anyways if we wish. There might be treasure for our own.
Contrary to think they got there.
Well, goblins don't tend to have much
But neither do we right now.
right now.
Yeah, but we ain't got much. We
What?
can get a lot. You know what I'm saying?
We have options. Let us speak to the owner when he comes back out.
Alright, so you look up to try and find the owner and his wife, and they are still in the back room. I should make a point that you're friends with this guy, You've known Andron and his wife Marissa for months, and it's likely you could just straight up walk back there and they wouldn't care.
Good point. I'm gonna go behind the bar and take some of the coin.
They wouldn't like that. But if you want to try it, that's a combat encounter with a challenge rating. You won't survive.
I mean,
Wise
neat.
words from DM.
Yeah, God speaketh unto you, and he says,
Yeah.
"Fuck off."
Right. God's dead. Just go.
You only get 3 rages per short
I'm not dead. I'm
rest.
right here.
So many
Neat.
rages. How many combats are you going to have between a short rest? Go and fetch him and see what he has to say.
Hey, buddy.
What do you need? He's sitting at his desk, which is centered in the middle of the kitchen. It's clear he
I like to be
he
here.
doesn't have room for an office, and the desk can't fit in his tiny living quarters. This is the only place he can put it and do his work.
We just cleared that dungeon and they told us to talk to you about it.
Alright, the dungeon that
2
the,
minutes ago.
that the job request was just put up for 2 minutes ago. Don't fuck with me, Bradmore. What do you want?
Oh, jeez.
I want to get paid.
Well, you gotta go clear the dungeon and bring back the ears to prove it.
Oh, ears. I knew ears were it.
Yeah,
You
the
have a
ears.
good point with the ears.
I get the ears.
It's always ears.
If you're done fucking around, I've got things to deal with, and not enough time for you.
I'll grab
he
a couple
goes back
coin
to
on the
the
way
store.
out, alright?
You hear a very loud and with malicious intent click from under the desk when you say that. Make an insight check, please.
He's tapping his foot again.
No, what did you roll?
You rolled a 2.
You do not want to take that money.
He's tapping his foot.
So, what are you doing?
I'm going back and letting them know we need some ears.
Always ears. I told you.
I'm game. What do the
Never
monks
drank
think?
There. Oh God, I was doing something.
It's spread.
Never drank in the air before.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Balboa says to take one for the road. Let's go.
Running late. Should be on my second drink already.
It's a day north. We should get supplies.
Day north. Okay. Do
least-
you have coin?
Yeah, do we? What do you need?
Supplies.
If you are setting out on this, you've racked up enough credit with the store in town that you can get enough supplies without any worry.
I of course have coin. Look at me.
There's a bartering system in this town, and you have the credit of kings here.
Oh.
Tents, bedrolls, rations,
Rum.
double the rum.
Chalk.
But it's only a day, so we won't need much. Chalk.
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 You always bring chalk.
Let's go get some supplies.
Right.
It's still early yet.
Are we shopping? Are we shopping?
We can get there by nightfall if we leave early enough.
Okay.
So you step out of the tavern. You can see the sun still rising. The sky painted with as many sunrise colors as you can think of. And where did that go? There we go.
Yes.
We must know you
You
are
are
the
still the
DM.
DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honored.
If it wasn't clear enough, I have a name tag.
Alright.
This is a town that is centered on one street. Houses are on the east side. Businesses are on the west. And you look down the street. The general store isn't open yet, but you can see the owner of it, a very stout dwarven man, reaching up to unlock the door and going in.
Would you mind some early business, sir?
No, I wouldn't mind any early business. Money's money, or credit's credit. What do you need?
Supplies for a day north and back.
And we have credit.
Really? Like I didn't just say that. Right, it'll be
It's early in the morning.
2
Oh,
days
yeah.
supplies. He goes in the back.
What
You hear
time is it?
rustling. You hear a shelf fall over,
think it's-
bottles
I think it's
shatter and
9.
everything.
We needed some of those.
Colorful language. More colorful than the morning sunrise. And he comes back out
I love dwarves.
with 5 heavy satchels dumping them on the ground in front of you. Alright, that should be enough to get you there and back.
You got any of that chalk?
It's in there.
Oh, he knew.
A standard issue adventure, it's a place so you can mark a path.
Oh.
What do you think I am, fucking stupid?
No, but apparently I am. I did not know that.
He wanders back into the back room and you can hear sweeping and more cursing. You have about 2.5 days supplies. You could get there and back dragging your feet and have more than enough.
It seems pretty cut and dry. Is everyone else ready?
Aye.
Yeah.
It's good to stretch our legs. Been sitting in that inn too long.
Right, so the party, having gathered their supplies and had a hearty breakfast of, well, in your case, alcohol and
Slight nightmares.
Liquid breakfast.
and nightmares of displacer beasts murdering your friends, you set off north.
You'll be fine.
It's a very crisp and chilly day. You're walking through the path that leads through the forest, heading north. There's not much traffic. You're too far away from Baldur's Gate to catch the main roadways. But every once in a while, some farmers on a cart will go by. You recognize most of them. They wave. They say hello.
Hello, my friends. Hi.
You're leaving a very tight-knit community that you've managed to cement your role in as sort of wandering saviors. It's about midday, and something about this forest doesn't seem right. You have a very bad feeling. Perception checks, please.
Sezima, something doesn't feel right.
Oh man, I'm rolling.
Check it out.
Oh, or not.
This place makes me feel weirder than a donkey walking into a bar, you know what I'm saying?
When has that been weird? We have frequented different...
Perception. Alright.
25 to 20.
22.
22. 19 to 15.
16.
16. 14 to 10.
Oh shit, actually I'm training that.
11.
It doesn't like
Mine's
show
actually was
you.
a 20.
9 to 5.
No, that's the one thing.
You were the only one who doesn't notice this. You hear a rustling in the bushes off to your right, and growling and wet tears. Any of you going to look, or are you just going to keep going?
Well, I'll look.
You'll look, okay. You pull apart the bushes, and you see an owl bear tearing apart the corpse of a regular bear. It doesn't seem to notice you yet.
Have we ever
Make a stealth check.
Have we ever seen such a thing?
But all of us, him.
Wait.
Just him, 'cause he's
Oh, okay.
So train 9, 13.
13. The owl bear is too engrossed with its meal to notice you yet. But at the rate it's tearing meat off the bone, you have a couple of minutes to get out.
Get her done, boy, and I'll walk off.
What was that?
Yeah, nothing.
What kind of nothing?
Like big.
Oh, big nothing. Okay.
Why don't we quicken our pace for a bit and make some distance?
Yeah, he's busy.
Did you ever notice these different colored bottles?
Yeah, I've never seen him like that before.
So you continue traveling, and with issues in the roads, it's too muddy and sticky, you get stuck in. You don't make it to the site on time, but you do find a clearing where you can make camp. The conditions in the area are rough for travel. There's multiple stuck cars and various other transportation mishaps. So you've found a clearing and decide to make camp for the night. It's very clear night. You can see the stars, so I don't think that will help you. Who's gonna take watch, if at all?
No, we got more than a couple L's in this party. We can just do the old 4 and 4, you know what I'm saying?
Balboa needs his sleep.
Yeah, Balboa's a pretty boy, you gotta sleep, you know what I'm saying?
I'll take forward.
I got 4 on it too.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, I got second then.
All right.
Good night.
So as the rest of the party settles down to sleep, Zezima takes his first watch. Please make a perception check.
do that, then
So things you were proficient in,
50
you
on
add your
the dice,
proficiency bonus, so you already had that
plus
filled out,
5,
right?
20.
Yeah.
As the moon
So did you
starts
roll
to
your
rise
hit
over the
points?
clearing, you see shadows
Okay.
moving
So
in the
you started
distance.
off as a monk.
They seem vaguely humanoid, and when they turn in your direction, they stop. You look around
And add your
and
constitution
move back into the
modifier.
forest.
So if we roll that.
Every couple of minutes, you hear like movement,
So,
rustling, something of that sort,
3.
in different
Roll.
places around the clearing.
What kind of something? Seems human.
Make a perception check.
You wanna wake me up?
Not yet.
How do you ask such things? Which one?
Perception?
Oh yeah.
So it's
So it's
I rolled a 50.
15. You don't pick up on what he was talking about. Everything's getting clear to you.
I don't smell it. And I always smell it.
You know. There's some figures out there. I couldn't make them out.
Well, ask him what they're doing. Make one more perception check, please.
16 total.
16. Alright. You are caught off guard as one of the shadows clamps a spectral hand over your mouth and whispers in your ear. The storm in the east is clearing. The man in black has returned. And then disappears without a trace. The rest of your shift, nothing seems to happen. No rustling, no movement in the forest, other than that of wildlife that makes itself immediately present, sees you, and is very scared and flees.
Do you not tell anyone?
Oh, wait, this guy.
There's something in there.
1, 4, 8, plus
Okay, you can't have
6,
that.
14.
There's
14, and you would have started with.
I saw things in the night.
2.
Something you spoke
So
to.
add 10.
Yeah, a couple
That's
things
your
spoke to me in
That's
that
your hit
too.
points.
I was awake when you said that.
Oh.
So current hit points.
Yeah.
Put a slash
The
24.
storm in the east is clear.
Or whatever,
And the man in
where
black
however
is
you want to
coming.
keep track of your
Storm
highest
east is
amount.
clear.
Make a
And
history
then,
check.
You know, subtract Yeah.
In fact, Desmond, why don't you make one too?
So you
I'm actually trained in this.
Pretty
I
obvious.
got negative 10 out of 10. Granddad told me stories. I don't remember all of them.
That's
I only
like
got
when
9.
you
Yeah, great.
Alright. Well,
roll the hit.
that's more than enough of the limited information I was going to give you. You have heard stories upon stories of
No, let's forget about
in the east, the lush forest turns to sandy plains.
Do you have 3
And beyond that,
because it's your level?
a sandstorm
And
has
then
been
how many
raging
dice?
for
'Cause that monk's hit
hundreds
dice
of
is D8.
years,
I'm a
presumably
barbarian,
from
so I
what
get
the locals have
D12s.
told you.
So if you
And
take
a very
short
long time
rest,
ago,
you can use
settlers
hit
set
dice
out
to
in
heal
droves to
without
try
taking a
and
long rest.
colonize
Should we
further
roll that real
east,
quick? No,
and were
you're
never
good.
heard
Just
from
put
again.
a 3d8.
You can assume that this dark creature of the night was speaking to you about the ever-present sandstorm, but you can't be sure.
And you
It's not like you
that.
can see it from here.
Okay.
What happened?
You are sleeping.
Now, going big out there.
Literally, they'll never
You ever
know.
tell about any spirits out there, east ways?
Your grandfather, I'm going to go with that, your grandfather told you many a story about legendary weapons that were lost in those sands
Oh, baby.
when heroic adventurers
In
and
the
accompanying
sand?
settlers were lost.
Fucking idiot could pick it up out of the sand.
Yarp.
I'm sorry. The only interactions your character had remind me of that one guy from Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
So you got my character.
That's a great, yeah.
That's them.
Yeah.
Good.
Yarp.
Yarp.
Mike, what's his name?
I didn't want to tell the others, but
I thought it
I
was
had
Yeah.
a strange dream this morning as well.
A strange dream, like when I was watching.
Yeah, we were being chased by these large demon-like feline.
Displacement base. Yeah, I know about them.
Am I awake?
The only thing more agile than me on this goddamn mountain.
That's fucking weird.
What did you say the only thing more what?
Agile.
Hostile.
Okay. We'll see about that.
I don't put much stock in these things, but those were very strange creatures. And the
Yeah.
fact that you picked them up, they must be real.
Well, I mean, I heard about them up in the hills, like, you know, a couple caves and whatnot. And Granddad told me about it.
I have never seen one. How could I dream of one?
Well, you've seen a kitty before, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like a kitty.
Should I be in the yard? Was I in the dream there?
Yeah, you were. You all were. Yes, we were all being chased. God damn it, sir. I'm a proper elf. Fuck your shit.
Yeah, I'm proper elf too, you know what I'm saying?
All right, take your watch. I'll see you in the morning.
You know, buddy.
Alright, make a perception check for your first shift. For your second shift.
Yeah, that's perception right there. So you want to know what it is?
Yes, I do.
I'm assuming
You
I'm
wanna
still
know-
asleep, right?
No, I don't want to know what it is. I'm gonna roll myself and we'll compare notes after the game.
It's
Downstairs
13,
bathroom, do we
you
find
know you
out?
don't want to know.
13?
Downstairs
Okay.
bathroom?
I just been peeing in the closet. What are you talking about?
Why?
I found a hole over there. Man.
So, the second shift starts. And it's mostly uneventful. It's quiet. A couple of your compatriots are snoring very loudly. Very loudly.
Probably the two that are drinking.
A couple of them are drinking in their sleep. And as you take your shift, coming from the far end of the clearing is an owlbear cub just wandering out from the underbrush.
That's yours. That's like your pet.
Yeah,
Their glasses
that's a
back
pretty
there.
girl right there.
Yeah,
It wanders over, sniffs some leftover meat over the fire, and starts tearing at it with its beak.
Hey.
It doesn't seem to give a rat's ass about you.
Yeah, I don't care about it either.
Love this dog.
Wait, I take that back.
Frodo's
Little
always
bear,
welcome
big
in
bear.
a D&D
You know what they
campaign,
say.
right?
As your shift,
I want to grab the meat and I'm going to chuck it, you know, away from it, down the way, back where it came from and
Just so-
whatnot.
you do that.
So
and
aptly named for
the
a D&D
owlbear
god, right?
hops over, grabs it, and starts trotting back towards you with it.
Pretty cute.
Pretty cute. Those bears.
Little bear, big bear, pet it. Yeah, I'll pet it.
All right. So you go to pet the owlbear, and you take 7 points of damage as its beak clamps down into your flesh and cracks your pinky bone.
What's this thing's attack roll on me here? I gotta get
I think
AC.
we're about to be
He's on watch. So
Yeah, well, yeah.
Fucker!
7 points of damage?
My bow staff up its bone.
The owlbear lets go and returns to its meat, acting a lot more defensive of it now.
That's me.
How close is this?
Hey boys, we gotta kill this son of a bitch.
Bear.
All right, those of you sleeping, make perception checks.
What do you have to do for your perception? You just roll.
Yeah, I just roll a
Roll
d20.
as
And your wisdom,
modifier, proficiency bonus if you're proficient in wisdom.
which
Perception.
he should
Perception.
be. As a monk, you should be.
Perception.
Perception says 4.
Yeah, so add that to whatever you roll.
11.
Right, 25 to 20.
Am I awake?
You're rolling a
Rolling.
perception check to see if you hear.
Am I awake? Wait, so if I'm asleep, is that just passive?
Just roll a perception check.
1!
Nice.
I'm asleep.
We are both sleeping.
You're dead asleep. Just
I woke him up once in the
Okay.
night. He's like, not again.
19 to 15.
what did I say? I had to plus 16.
16. 14 to 10.
I think, yes, right here.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Perception.
Oh, okay, this is perception. Sorry.
And I know what you got. You are not going to wake up until the morning.
No, 11.
You hear Radmore yelling, "We gotta kill this son of a bitch!" And the wake will start somehow. Given your drinking habits.
Did you not wake up either?
No.
The two of you were snoring too loud to hear him, or for you to hear him.
What do you got? Oh my god.
Look at this fucking thing in my hand, buddy.
Basically, someone has to kick me awake. Like, that's how asleep
You
I
see
am.
baby owlbear tearing away at what
Baby.
was once the leftovers of your dinner.
Can I tame it?
I got an idea. Wait, before we kill it, I'm gonna light my bullseye lantern and just shine it right in his fucking eyes.
Okay. The owlbear, the baby owlbear screeches and recoils from the light. And you hear a low, grumbling screech in response in the distance to the west in the forest.
Little bear, big bear. We got ourselves 5 buddies. I want to kick the sleeping one.
We're just.
You two are awakened by violent kicks to various parts of your body. Would you like to elaborate on where you're kicking them?
Probably like the legs so you don't
Oh!
get hurt.
Hey! Oh!
Good thing it's not the head. I've had players wake their party members up by kicking them in the head.
Here's 5 points of damage.
What is happening?
Little bear, big bear. Little bear here, big bear coming.
Are you not
Are we smashing right now?
Oh yeah, little bear right now first, then big bear.
Oh, okay.
Did you offer to drink?
Oh my god, did you not offer the drink?
Just pour rum down the owlbear's throat. Stands there and keels over
I've
sideways.
had birds before. It's a bird.
I'm gonna do some light calisthenics.
I mean,
Okay,
or we can get out of here.
Make a survival check.
Little bear, big bear. That's not good.
I'm proficient in survival. May I
no.
assist him?
Sure.
Would you
get
like
if
advantage?
you use-
I would love advantage. That's about as good.
No, over there.
That's 11.
11. Judging by the distance,
Maybe I should be the survival person.
Judging by the distance and number of echoes of the responsive screech, you assume you maybe have 10 minutes to be out of here before the owlbear arrives.
How tough are owlbears?
Big bear, big bear. Big bear eat big bear.
You know, they're like
know
a bear, but they're like owl.
It was eating bear, real bear, not owl bear. When I saw it back before.
A French fried potato.
I love French fried tater.
Take that lawnmower blade and whack him on it.
People call it sling blade. I call it Kaiser blade.
Alright.
We'll call Kaiser
Now that
blade.
we've done that, everyone here's seen Sling Blade, right? I mean,
You're just a boy. You shouldn't have done that.
You should have hurt that boy.
Okay, so we need to
what
leave.
the fuck just happened?
We need to leave?
I
I
guess
think
so.
we could fuck it up. I'm pretty sure we could fuck it up.
Little bear can fuck up.
There's-
Big bear.
Aren't we here to smash?
There's 5 of us.
I'm sorry, I just have the mental image of a party of 5 adventurers standing in a circle around a big owlbear kicking it.
There's 5 of us and I am here, and there's only one of them.
Yeah, this one's
And
little.
I am here. Oh, yeah, alright.
Back before days, when you said, what was it? I said nothing. It was big one eating bear.
Yeah. I've killed a bear before.
Yeah, that thing did too.
Right, so that puts us on even playing field and the rest of you could do something.
I will offer it some
Wait, the challenge has been issued. This man wants singular combat with Albert.
Look, I could do it.
We must allow him the chance to fight the owlbear one-on-one, and we will stand aside and cheer him.
It's like some
So
honor
you
code thing.
stand around arguing and planning for about 7 minutes.
Make it so.
That's about right.
You hear lumbering footsteps about where the road is in relation to you.
Ooh, sounds vicious. Go on.
I'm climbing a tree.
I'm
Get my
walking
bow out.
away from this area.
I shall wait.
All right, you do have time to respond, but you can't pack up and leave. What are you doing? Starting with you.
We're making a rough circle. Oh.
Wow, you can throw your voice. Impressive.
I don't part.
Grabbing my beer or my ale and walking away from the noise.
What are you doing?
Walking away from the noise? Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, oh, that sounds awful.
If
That's
there's,
none of my business.
I want to gain myself a nice little purchase in a tree nearby, not too high, maybe about roughly
Jesus
10 feet.
fucking
All
Christ, who am I here
Why
with?
are you fighting an owl bear? Is a matter.
Make an acrobatics
Come on,
check.
come on, come on. What are we
This,
doing?
this is so that I can get a good shot at whatever comes out with my bow, but still
Make
be
an
able
acrobatics
to
check.
jump down and join combat if I need to, or escape if I need to. That is an 18.
You managed
Plus
to
7 to
scrabble up
that
and
one.
find a
And
solid
19
bench.
plus 8 to it.
Right, Zesma, what are you doing? I'm assuming, got the towel around your neck, geared up for the fight.
Fuck yes, sir. Here we are. I will not walk in some opposite direction like a goddamn coward.
Nah, I'm being a coward. I'm being up here, man.
Yeah, you're being stealthy as shit. I respect that.
All right,
Get back here, goddammit.
Balboa says,
Bob,
the challenge has been made. I will take 3 steps back.
get the fuck.
Position Zanzima between myself and the noise, and I'll say, when you get in trouble, you call Balboa. And
I'm gonna
I step
shoot the
back.
little one right now.
And I'm
while
just
they're
gonna
figuring out
stand there
what
with
we're
my
doing.
shield. And I'm gonna start hitting my mace against
Make
my
an attack
shield.
roll. Ding ding.
You shot the little one?
Oh, yeah.
Is it drunk yet? I was trying to feed it rum.
No, it wasn't accepting.
That's not that good. 12.
12. So, you miss. It's a little dark up in the tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. You'll be
What's
much
he-
help from up there.
Oh yeah, you're feeding the
Yeah,
baby.
little one, buddy.
He's feeding the baby rum.
Drink! Motherfucker, drink!
Jesus
Let's
fucking
put it in
Christ.
a bowl of some sort.
Drink! Drink!
I'll see it.
Okay, so
Keep it in.
a couple more minutes pass. You're hyping Zezima up.
So I alone am standing.
You are a man. You are a man.
And out
fucking
from the
2 monks and a
forest,
goddamn barbarian.
what is possibly the most horrifyingly large owlbear you have ever seen.
Oh my.
This thing has a gash in its face that you can assume is about 3 inches deep over its left eye, which is just white and ugly and horribly deformed. Its beak is cracked, and its talons are longer than some swords you've seen.
Big bear.
You picked the good one. You picked the good one.
It stops when it sees the fire, looks over at its baby, and you, and its baby, lumbers over, past you, grounds its baby by the scruff in its beak, and just keeps meandering on.
Big
See?
bear.
All right,
bear.
take it from behind.
I told you I was man enough to take it.
You got a good point. He saw you, grabbed the baby, walked off.
Where are you going?
And about 45 seconds later, another one comes out. Little larger than its baby sister, and growling at you.
Good.
Oh, a challenge has been.
We are ready. I challenged the last one. You can come with this one.
You would like help?
Well, yes, we are a team.
You are asking for help. Balboa help you.
We are best at a team.
Right.
I am not stupid.
Okay, no, duly noted.
Then you shall follow me out to the owl bear territory.
Gentlemen, roll initiative.
This time.
Mm.
You're too late.
All these high elves think they're so high and mighty with their book learning and whatnot.
Ooh. Ooh, my. They're so good.
Fighting wild animals.
So good.
Final.
I mean,
Animals.
everybody knows my name's Balboa right now. Come on. You know.
I don't actually. I couldn't see it anyway.
His name's
Face it
Rocky.
towards me. Balboa and Bob. Bob
Yeah,
the
me
Balboa
from here,
man.
So,
Add your
plus
dexterity.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna be talking like this when I get home. Nate's gonna be real pissed.
She can't be a real man.
So much so
Oh,
bad.
hell, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. God damn it, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, she don't like this voice
Alright,
much.
so it was clearly me
Right?
being awesome.
25 to 20.
I think we're using theater of the
No,
mind.
ain't nobody got that. Mm-mm.
19 to 15.
Oh yeah, we got that one.
Wait.
17 right
Oh,
there.
I did 20.
20? Okay. You're gonna need it.
I had that 17 we were talking about earlier.
16 for me.
Ditto.
15 and 16.
A big 11.
11.
It's so big.
It's a pretty big
Huge
number.
11. Huge.
You think about it in the
Alright,
D20
Balboa
sense, that's
manages
the
to
big
jump
half.
the gun and get the drop on the owlbear. What are you doing?
Ah! I'm gonna run up. I've got 30 feet of movement. Is he close enough?
Yeah, he's like 20 feet away.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run up and I'm going to attempt to smash.
Are you raging?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Let me smash.
All right. That's a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Yep.
That's a max damage of 9.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now your turn.
Funny you mentioned that.
Near the book.
Yes.
What is your AC?
My AC is 16 with my large shield of awesome.
Oh yeah, boy.
I'm gonna get her done with one of these Bud
The
Lights.
owlbear clamps down on like your shoulder with its beak, lunging out, dealing 6 points of
no,
bite
buddy.
damage.
Ah, hit. This one means business.
Think I don't know how to play this character, boy.
Ooh. Okay. And it deals 2 points of damage with its claws. On a natural 20.
Cheers.
Yarp.
Gotta go watch
Your
Hot
cheers
Fuzz again
is
tonight.
Dude, it's so good, man, every time. God. We just watched
The motherfucker over here is talking shit about Nice Tail earlier.
I watched it for the first
What?
time a couple of weekends ago. And it's
Nice Tail is the shit.
quickly
That's
became
what
one
I'm
of my
talking about
favorite
right there.
movies.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Nice Tail or Hot Fuzz? Or both?
Dude, I'm like,
Brokeback Mountain.
I've never seen it.
Them
I've
boys
never
nice
seen
as fuck, you know what I'm saying?
It's not.
All the hype.
I thought you
Okay,
said Hot Fuzz.
Radmore, you're up.
I think it was more just a statement like it's
Well-
okay to be gay, right?
Yeah, that's what it's about. But I'm up here in this tree.
Meanwhile, in a tree.
Right, yeah, okay.
So, according to 5th edition rules, to get sneak attack, I only have to have one party member within 5 feet of
That's
an enemy
me!
creature. I have
That
a party
is
member
true.
within 5 feet of said creature.
You do get your sneak attack bonus.
That's what I'm talking about.
Have him! Have him!
Using the bow. That there's one of them 17 things. 16 hit, 17 hit. I also got max damage. That's 10 damage.
Is that your sneak attack?
Oh, plus.
Oh my god!
Make it even 20.
Oh, even 20.
20 damage?
Wow, dude.
Get her done, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, the owlbear gets a nice, solid arrow right near its eye, and it is screeching. It is one of the most horrifying sounds you have ever heard an owlbear in pain.
Sounds worse than some
Except maybe
prostitutes
for
I've
you,
been to.
Displacer Beasts are kind of freaky.
Displacer beasts are freaky. Yeah.
Their growl is like a malicious fart, dude. It's awful.
That's a pretty murderous fart.
Had it described to me.
Call
that
those
way once,
dads.
and I can never call it different. All right, Bob, you're up. It's gonna keep
He knows
walking
his
away.
name.
No, unfortunately, I am good. Even though I'm chaotic good. But my friend's in trouble with something. Maybe I was walking away, but, you know, doing the... Just acting like I'm walking away when I'm actually paying attention. Thing, you know.
Yeah, you were psyching
I'll
out that
take
bugbear.
your word for it. If this was a bugbear, it'd be dead already.
So this will be my first time attacking with a monk, so I have some patience.
So
But,
prepare to fuck shit up.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
prepare to
exactly.
just win.
Yeah,
That's like
at
the
this
win
point,
button.
Yeah, I'm gonna like run over to the thing and open up.
we
with
have
the,
no
Flying jump kick at
It's
the
made me
teeth.
so happy.
The
Because
beat.
I get so tired of healers. feel like they
yeah,
ruin the
with
game
some
half
sort
the
of
time.
a strong melee attack, and then
It's nice to have sometimes, but yeah, it can be a
So
little bit
planning on
overdone.
doing
See,
Fury
we're
of
going to a
Blows.
dungeon with no heal
How many
potions.
actions?
No healers.
So that's
No,
like,
we don't
I mean,
need it.
So you
We
get
don't
an
need it.
action.
We have you.
You
We're
get
DPS,
a bonus
baby.
action.
We will
I
power.
think monks can make an unarmed strike with their bonus action.
right.
Or you can flurry of blows, which is a bonus action. You spend a key point
Which you have 3 of right now.
Right,
equal
yeah.
to your level.
Are
Your
you
monk level.
behind on that roll?
And then you make 2
No,
more
I'm like 3 behind.
attacks.
The flurry of blows is only 1 extra attack, so you get a total of 3.
I'm 3/4 of the way through.
Well, you make an attack and then you use a bonus action for flurry of blows, which is 2 more.
Yeah, it's the bonus action, so it's a total of 3 attacks.
3
We're saying it
attacks.
the same way, but you
And
get
it's
you
2
get
attacks on the bonus action.
Yeah.
Right,
And
yeah,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure it's just an unarmed strike.
Is this the middle?
Yeah.
They can be with monk weapons as well.
Monk
Right,
weapons,
sure,
okay.
yeah. Which I don't. I did this.
No, because we
But
left
yeah,
like
because
at 11.
You and
no.
hands maybe a bonus
Yeah, because
action
we
and
were
a
woken
watch.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Those
woken
are
up. So it's like
D6s,
really
I
early
think,
morning or very late night.
It's probably about
Do,
4
do we have limited vision right now?
We're gonna be
It's
doing-
pretty dark, but the campfire is still going.
So there's a campfire.
There's still a
Oh,
bullet
There's
lantern
a,
that
yeah,
as well.
still in the baby owlbear's eyes, I'm sure.
I never mentioned I'm a
D4
brass
times,
dragon.
Is that right?
Brass.
Brass hole.
Yes.
Brass hole.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
And I dropped
Alright.
the whole scales.
So
First, you got to roll to hit me out for all of them.
Yeah, man,
It was
I've
real
played
freaky.
spellcasters the last 2 times, and
I think it could have been cool.
I'm not used to fighting people close. Used to standing back.
Yeah, you're not used to fighting like a man.
Dude, I whacked my head so hard on loading my van the other day.
Yeah.
My neck.
Oh, that's a
Okay, so that's the first attack. Now roll 2
Pretty
more.
sure.
20s.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
So the first one was 18 on the die.
Well, they
Right.
told us the
First one was a
salespeople
what?
18 on the
we
die.
can't wear hats
You
anymore.
resolve
I
damage.
know.
And that literally
For
protects
attack,
me. That's all that
That's
does
the
is
least
protect my
I've always seen
head.
it ruled is.
Just
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
me
Attack,
lazy
you roll the
more.
damage, and then you bonus action for it.
Oh,
There's
okay,
some
that's not how I've
nice
done it, but that's fine.
So
Whatever, you're,
who gives
yeah.
a fuck?
D4 now.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get the first one in there with the.
Oh, that's my hat.
Throw
That's
a
all right.
this nice open palm to the beak.
We're fucking drivers.
2
always
plus,
got
you
new
can use
items
your
in
deck,
this
so.
Okay, so
Always.
6.
Wait, what?
Drivers always got new
Okay.
items.
Now for the bonus action, I'll use
But
that
as a
Fury
driver, I
Blows.
was always
Okay.
mad that we
Land
had
the
first
first
one.
one.
So
I'm
That
okay
is a
with
14.
Not a big deal.
That will not hit.
But I was like,
Well, was that a
my
14
thing.
on the die?
Totally.
Total?
Everybody just like,
So then.
Actually, that'd be a 16
And that
because you
was
still
right
add your
after I
proficiency
called John.
modifier to your unarmed attacks as a
Oh,
bonus.
okay, yeah, I didn't write.
Okay, so
and I
16
called
will
John and
hit.
pitched that,
Okay.
And then the next morning,
There's no space for that. Rocks plus 2.
that's what happened.
Okay, so let's get the damage up there, maybe with quick like faking it. I don't know how drunk people fight. Like,
yeah.
With a bottle. usually.
It's
right.
the backwards punch.
Dang, 1 whole damage on that one.
Plus your dex?
Dex, so
Oh,
it's
plus my
5.
dex. So
I should be
plus
proficient.
5.
Broken
No,
bottle,
so
right?
it's 4, so 5.
Oh, 4. Okay, so plus 3.
It's an
Okay.
improvised weapon.
Okay, and the
And one more.
last attack, giving a swing bang.
Yeah, that one ain't making it.
Yeah, I think I'm quite proficient in improvised weapons, actually.
That's not gonna hit.
Listen,
I just have a mental image of the demo
think
man
you're
from
proficient
Team Fortress
in
2
martial
fighting
weapons.
with the bottle.
I think
Well,
if I remember
horribly,
monks,
horribly
so
drunk.
like
First
short
2
swords
lands,
and
third one.
staffs.
Oh, he actually stumbled
Bottles
down
is
on that
definitely
one.
a martial weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ulysses, you're up.
So
What
I
are you
could
doing?
take a swig and spit it on the owl and poke it with the camp stick, right?
Hit my.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you waste
Love
your
it.
alcohol?
Let it
Love
soak up.
That's pretty cool. That's
Really
pretty cool.
unconventional. I'm gonna say
Sure.
make a ranged attack with disadvantage for the spit.
Ooh.
Okay. So what do I roll?
So
you roll 2d20,
2d20, take the lowest,
Yeah.
Okay.
but otherwise treat it as a normal attack roll.
2d20. 9. And bigger than 5.
Alright, so 5 plus
Dex.
dex.
16 plus 3.
You're not proficient with fire breathing.
So
So you're looking at 8.
5 plus
Yeah.
3. Because that's your modifier.
8.
So 8.
So 10 total.
So you miss the mark with your spit, but I still will allow you to make an attack with the burning stick.
Ooh.
That'll be an improvised weapon, d4 damage.
So I roll d20 again? I
Yep.
know nothing about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
13.
That will not hit.
Did you add your 13 plus 3?
16.
That will hit, though.
Because it's dex when it's on a. Is it dex?
Yeah, I'll call it Dex.
Okay.
He's a monk.
So you just roll a d4.
Yeah. Caltrops, so I like to call them. I've stepped on far too many of them.
Mine's the top number. Ooh, a 4.
4, alright.
Just jab him with
I
a
didn't
hot
catch
stick.
myself on fire.
Do you add anything to an improvised weapon? No.
Okay, back to the top. Balboa.
I didn't actually go. I had the same initiative as Tim, I think.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Alright. Sorry about that. You're up.
This is your fight.
I know. I'm ready. I'm in. I'll run up next to him and take an attack.
Hello!
I'm here.
Here I come to save the day.
60 on the dice plus 6. That's 24.
That will hit.
So I
Two
will.
coconuts and he's banging them together.
Oh, good.
Good
You
traveling
guys
guys.
are a bunch of fucking nerds. You're a nerd. You're a
So
nerd.
roll 2
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
6. So
You're like, oh.
that's 8
How did you
damage.
say that?
8 damage. Okay.
And I'll use one of my superiority dice to use a maneuvering strike. I'll allow you to move at half your speed.
I'll go around behind him.
You have to use your reaction to do it.
Okay, I'll burn my reaction to go around him. Now I'm behind.
Okay. So that will give you flanking.
A little bit shimmy.
A little bit of that.
Now it's my turn.
Yes.
There you are.
I will roll with advantage.
Oh wait, not okay.
That's a crit.
Okay. You don't
So
even need to roll again 'cause it's already crit.
do you double the dice or just roll
I
twice?
doubled the dice rolled because it's more satisfying to more roll dice. Unless you roll them.
Ooh, friggin' 10 plus 4 is a 14.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh. I would just like to brain him.
I should
Hey!
From behind?
From
I
behind.
thought he got
What is this, a flying brain strike on the
I just,
owlbear?
hey! Right on top of the head with my mace.
Alright. So, with a very weird sound, hey! Balboa brings his mace down on the owlbear and it stands there for a second before its legs buckle and it collapses.
And as soon as it drops, I'd be like, look, you've bested him. Great
Like
job.
one of
Is that just me or is
them
that
Miro
fucking
kind of
easy?
guys with them.
Great job, Zanzima. Great job.
I keep hearing eczema when I've like Jezima.
Right, so,
Zez.
Zanzima. Ziz?
Not Zanzibar.
Yeah, his name's eczema, like you know, like that skin thing.
alright. So the owlbear is dead.
Anyone hungry?
And Mama
I'm going
Owlbear
to eat
has
them.
taken notice. However, there's no more agency to its movements than there was before.
Agency?
It's still very, very slow. You could probably pack up camp and escape.
Let's fuck off with you. Let's go.
The mama. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I got my sleep.
Yep, the
Sleep,
blind,
so we're
wounded
all
old
good.
mama bear.
Did we sleep?
just-
Well, I-
sleep
What's she
4
doing?
o'clock in the fucking morning.
Still carrying
Oh, you
her
didn't
baby
sleep
away,
none.
and
I didn't
just
sleep at all.
turned to notice her offspring dying.
Sorry. Let's go.
No, not fucking.
Yeah,
Let's
big
go.
bear,
I
little
haven't
bear,
slept
medium
yet.
bear. We killed medium bear. Little
Okay,
bear, big
okay,
bear,
let me
still alive.
explain something about elves. You
This
don't need to
was on the
sleep, just
tail
meditate.
end of the second watch, so you've had a couple hours.
Okay.
You can climb on my back and
You see
meditate.
the size of that chicken?
It's the biggest fucking chicken.
You think a little bear had to say if a chicken made that thing?
Yarp.
Yarp.
Well, you don't expect
Now
to
the
be a
question
chicken that
is,
size with
which
a
came
bear.
first, the chicken or the bear?
Yeah. There was definitely the bear that came. Oh my god.
I mean, fuck that bag.
What are the great mysteries of life? Answered here at the table.
Bear.
Bear fucked chicken, bear came first.
I gotta write that down.
Alright, yeah,
Let's,
let's get out of here.
It can't be far from here. Let's get an early start.
I would like to lead the way. I am quite proficient.
Yeah, I seen them darks too, you know what I'm saying? If you can lead the way, I ain't got no problem with that.
Is it morning?
Okay.
It's important.
So you set off again, having packed your camp very quickly, with the looming threat of the slowest owlbear in existence bearing down on you like a like the plague, carried by very lethargic rats.
Rats on the shit.
Yeah, all I know that.
Walk for about 2 hours until you realize we're going in the wrong direction. You turn around and walk for about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and you see an off-road. Looking at the paper, you realize that somebody wants me. Shut up. You realize that this is the road to your job.
Ah! This is it!
God damn it, I told we shouldn't have let him lead. It was fucking right here. That's where we
Hey,
came.
hey! Balboa always gets you there.
You walked for fucking years.
Hey! And I'm Balboa. Let's go.
I mean, we get here now.
We are
How
here.
often do you see
Alright.
Outback?
I know, right? It's incredible.
What is your marching order?
I am in front,
In
Fucking
front?
Balboa.
leading the
Okay,
way.
make a perception check.
Perception. 13.
Send it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send it.
Alright, so the party goes trucking full send down this pathway, Balboa in the lead.
12. Give it more time. It might get worse.
Okay. And about an hour of walking down this pathway. And those of you behind Balboa hear, "Ah!" as he falls through the underbrush into about a 15-foot deep trap.
Oh shit.
I said, boss, you owe me 10.
And takes 2 ankle shatter damage as he lands on his feet on the packed earth.
How much?
2.
Oh!
I believe that was ankle shatter damage.
Ankle shatter. My ankles hurt.
Oh,
How
Why?
bad?
Yeah, and when I say stuff like ankle shatter damage or death damage, it's not actually that. It's just you should have died from that, or your ankles should have shattered. But you're a hardy adventurer. You're never going to walk right for the rest of your life, but you're not broken.
No one has ankles like I.
I have the most powerful ankles.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, I can agree. My ankles ain't nothing like that.
is he just in a hole or is he like?
Just in a hole.
Oh, all
You
right.
like ginger?
Yes, actually.
That's my D6. My D6, eh?
Thank you.
It's,
This one's mine.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm kind of scrambling for things to do because I grabbed the wrong notebook,
you're good.
and I'm working on a module that is nowhere near ready yet.
It's all good.
But
I'm having all the fun.
Yeah, I expect I had a little bit of fun that too.
So seltzer, what?
Do you
a quick line for that was dropped. If you go, I'll prod you guys east when it's ready if you want to pursue that, but it'll be
Yeah,
fun.
let's try that. Sure.
Are we at the cave? Is it? It's a
You're in
cave.
a fucking hole.
Hi, I'm in a hole. Help me.
Look at the road.
Are you telling me a cave ain't a hole?
No.
It's a vertical hole. We're
Yes,
looking
that
for
is what I'm
holes.
telling you. This is the hole. We're looking for a cave.
And Balboa is in hole.
You found the hole really well, though. To be fair.
What are you
I think
doing
he found
inside?
better.
Balboa always finds the hole.
We got
Ask your mother, Zanzibar.
I'm sorry, I'm 12.
God.
Zanzibar, whatever your name is.
Do you want the fucking rope or not?
See that?
Oh, yeah, it's-
There's
Yeah.
water, there's vodka.
I'm too fucking bad. I walk off.
Oh.
Don't mind my lip.
You want the beer while you're down there?
No. No. As a person who has climbed things before, can I climb out of this hole on my own?
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh, I am
think maybe you
proficient
should
in
take the
such
lead from
things.
here.
Hey,
Is this going to be more traps?
that's a friggin' 19.
You managed to scrabble your way out, but you were not very
Do you
graceful
know how
about
to look
it.
for traps?
Balboa is here.
It's like a
I can
bulldog
look at
trying to
trap.
get up on a couch.
Alright.
Breathing real heavy.
I think we gotta
made it.
change this son of a bitch up a little bit here, and you know he doing a great job leading us
Back
around.
of the line.
But
Oh, hey.
I got a little bit of that what you call proficiency in them fancy talks about leading people through traps and whatnot, and not trapping them
Leading
off.
them into traps.
I
Come
heard.
on, guys. Okay.
That's Balboa.
Poison. Yeah.
Listen, I fall in
No,
the
not-
trap. You are fine.
Not trapping them off, though. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
In the rear with the gear.
Yes, sir.
All right. Make a perception check.
All of us?
No, we need to give it
The
to me.
lead.
that'd be one of them. Well, proficient, and that was 14.
All right, so you walk
Sitting
for
on
maybe
bars.
5 more minutes, and you see
These
the
are
path
comfy to me.
open
They are
to the mouth of
pretty
the
good.
cave.
My facts.
I found a hole.
That's
in the
a
ground.
fucking cave.
Why are you yelling? I'm in the back. He was the one saying a hole is a cave.
I found the hole.
Why do you yell at me?
Sometimes holes go this way, sometimes they go that way, you know. One is the cave, one
Yeah,
is
listen to
the
Schwarzenegger. He knows what the fucking.
My name is Schwarzenegger. How many
Schwartz
times
Nigeria
do
is what I understand.
Schwarzenegger.
It just changes every time.
Okay.
One day it's Schwarzenegger, one day it's Schwarzkopf, one day it's Swarovski,
All right.
one day it's Strudel.
I love strudel.
All right, so you have found the mouth of the cave,
Oh, good.
and
Good.
standing
Let's see
about
what
5
we
feet inside is a goblin just asleep on its feet.
Oh,
I get
let's go
to
take
it,
his.
really. Jesus.
All right, you sense we're going. Make a stealth check to get up to him.
Okay,
That's what I was trying to do. I want to
This
start
is
stealth
this
and
is
get right
yours.
after
It's
him.
not
You're just gonna loot him.
Yeah,
while
orange
he's
dice, though, you want? Oh. Extra.
What do I
When I critted, I got the.
You got the-
D20 and you add your
Yeah.
dexterity bonus, proficiency if you're proficient in stealth.
I will allow you to keep the bag of ears if you do.
No,
I love the bag of
no,
news.
dex. So 18.
18. You manage to get right up to this goblin, asleep on its feet behind it, primed until Willie. Making a attack roll.
Right.
So that's a
What is
a
what is
D4,
he doing?
right?
Man, I think
Then borrow your
he's fucking
D4
up that
again.
goblin.
Your D4 again.
Oh, here, go.
What is he doing? Oh, it's fucking disgusting. I hope he's not doing with that.
Adrian. D4.
I got 2.
Plus,
Did you roll a hit?
No, I'm sorry. 10.
you get advantage.
You
if
get
guys
advantage.
asleep.
He's asleep.
Yeah, you get advantage because this guy just.
Let's go with D4s if you need them.
This goblin is snoring
So
louder.
you get to
than
roll
you've
this
heard any
again
goblin
and take
ever
the bigger one.
Okay.
Ten.
Okay.
But you get to add stuff to that too. So it was 10
plus 3.
Plus 3. 10, 13.
plus proficiency because he's a monk. So,
D4. Okay.
right? So he's using an. Well, I don't know what you're using, I guess, but.
So,
My finger, dog.
Oh, you're actually just one million.
so you should
My
know
finger,
You
dog.
have not trimmed your fingernails in years. This one is sharp as a point. Stick it into the goblin's ear, to the third knuckle, pierce its brain, and it's just.
Oh,
That's my Wii.
One of the more intense weapons I've ever seen.
So make that a plus 5.
That's called a poke nail, just so you know.
It's your
so you can
dex.
scoop it up.
let's give it up.
Or
Or apparently brain trauma.
and your
Jesus.
Man.
yeah, both your.
Plus 5.
If it isn't already apparent, I don't take games super seriously.
Okay, good.
That's why I can't. I
You're
cannot.
in the right
I cannot DM
Yeah.
Curse of Strahd because it's such a serious and dark module.
Well, Curse of Strahd has got some silly stuff in it. Though.
One of the random
there's
encounters
like
is
there's like a random witch who like steals babies and then laughs and runs off.
That's awful.
After you
My opinion of you has changed.
I didn't write it.
So there's
man.
a random encounter in
There's a guy on his
Strahd,
phone at the
which
playground.
I rolled
What?
like 7 times. 7 times in one session I rolled this random encounter, and it's where the horde of ravens just follows the party.
Oh yeah.
To the point where wherever they were in Barovia, the ravens followed them.
I ran that module, but it like, cause you roll like where they have to collect all the
Or you can
items,
just find.
Oh yeah.
and they literally
Or you
all
can literally use
they
the
all
Taraka
roll
deck
like
they
poof
sell.
right there. The campaign was just over. It's like collected all this shit, killed it.
Yeah, I bought the Taraka deck and used it, and every time it was always, your greatest ally will be Mordenkainen. God damn it, he's overpowered!
Yeah.
He's written books! Anyway, so you have Wet Willie the Goblin straight into the Hell Dimension.
I go, you're a barbarian. He's had enough.
Was there like a voice that was like overkill?
Yes, that was me saying overkill.
I'm gonna walk
Death
on up
by
to this
Willie.
guy and check out if he's got any goodies on him.
I let Balboa be in charge of the ears.
Haha.
I ain't.
So the only thing he has on his person is a little bow that would be perfect size for an action figure, and a piece of copper. Half of it has been bitten off by something.
The question is, my friends, left or right ears? Not both.
Why not
Whatever
both?
one he didn't wet Willie to death.
I would say take that one. Which one did you, Willie?
I think the Wet Willie one, because that one's special.
Yeah, what, was it left or right?
I'm putting the wet willy one in my bottle.
I'll take the other one.
Is there still alcohol in this bottle?
Yeah.
We hopefully had a whole extra bottle, a 6th bag of just bottle.
Putting that
Oh,
ear between the two of them.
Yeah.
So wait, was that a...
At the bottom of the
Is it
rum,
like a
you
worm?
hear.
I've heard of putting worms in a bottle. You put goblin ear.
It'll preserve it.
Okay, well I put the
Give
other
some
ear.
flavor.
I put the other ear in my little special ear bag that I carry.
I already had this ear bag.
Yes.
Here's a gladiator.
I always get in the ears. Right. Come on.
You know this about me.
Can you hear me now?
Oh.
Alright, that's one ear down.
Huzzah.
No one has caught us yet. Why don't you continue to scout ahead?
Yeah, I got this one, boys. You just stick back here, okay?
I'll guard the ear.
You see him hovering over the ear bag with his mace at the ready,
I want to do one of
hissing
them,
at anyone who approaches.
them stealthy things, you know, like down on this.
yeah. One of them sneaky beaky
Where I go?
snake attacks.
Yeah,
Hey, Colonel.
where I go into the hole and I don't get lost.
Bob, what's he doing?
And they don't hear me.
Don't get lost on your way to the bowl.
He's not drinking, I'll tell you that much.
That's one of them 17 things.
Alright, one of them 17 things will get you cloaked by the darkness. Do you have dark vision?
You know, buddy.
Well, you were just as fucked as these goblins are then.
Born.
Dragonborns don't have
I
dark
was
vision.
born in the dark. You
Does anyone have dark
adopted it.
vision?
We both do.
Yeah.
I don't think we
What
do.
about elves?
Elves.
You
So
barely
you were
adopted it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you can see just fine.
Up
I don't
6
think
feet
so.
anyways.
Right. So, this 10 feet wide, 10
Nope.
feet high cave tunnel meanders and meanders back and forth, takes a hard left and a hard right, and for about
Kind of same going straight almost, I think.
a couple hundred feet.
Who designed this? Why would they go this way, only to go right back that way?
Sorry, I don't know why I was
It's
saying
not a man-made cave. Nature's just fucking with you.
Now I'm crying, okay?
Right. And
Alright.
you see the cave open up into this massive expanse, multiple levels, outcroppings, and you hear the methodical, rhythmic tink of pickaxes in the distance. Chatter. What languages do you speak?
All of them.
Standard ones, just elf talk and human talk, common they call it. Elf talk.
Well, you can recognize the goblin language, and you hear it being spoken and echoing throughout the cave. You become aware very quickly that these goblins and whatever's leading them have invaded a mine, and it's likely that whoever is paying you to get them out of here will pay very well. Because this is you've been into a couple of like salt mines, coal mines before to clear out goblins. That was child's play. You're playing with the big boys now.
Eureka.
We're talking better than salt in here, boys.
Who bought the bubbly? Is that yours?
Which what?
The bubbly?
Want one of those?
Oh, there's a lot.
That's our drink. I was so excited to see it out in the wild.
I'm sorry.
I'm
That's all
good
we have
with
left.
tap water.
I thought we
Thank
had-
you.
Do you want one? No?
No, I'm kidding.
There's more.
What are you talking? Get one. Who does want one?
I would love one. Thank you.
I'll do.
He rolled a nat one on his deception check. I don't want one.
I
do want
I'm
one.
in trouble.
You're in trouble.
That's not a person. It's okay.
Well, if I mean, she can go upstairs if she don't want to. Thank you. Did I just say thank you like that? What? Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So are you gonna go back and report your findings?
Yeah, so how many of these little things we talking about in here? In green, the little, how many?
You can only see 10, but the cave is large enough and there's outcroppings and shit in the way that you can tell there's a lot more in there.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, I think it's important to note. I'm going back and then run down and tell them what's up. There's 10 of them in there.
What?
Of them, they all like the Willie fellers.
Of them, damn it.
There's
I'm
10
not
of
really
them.
afraid of Tim. They got Willie to death.
Look, there's
Well, yeah, I didn't say I was scared of them or nothing. I just said that how many I saw.
And they are in an opening or in a tunnel?
Like where they're not in the wall.
The NPCs are having clipping issues. One of them is violently shaking a teapot.
Okay. Hey, whoa! We are in a tunnel right now.
Yeah, in the hole. in
Where
the
you
ground.
saw them? Yes. Where you saw them? Did it open up into a larger room?
Oh yeah, definitely bigger hole.
So if we stayed in the tunnel and lured them to us, they would not be able to surround us.
Yeah, I think not. But
If you and I take our bows and sit on the entrance,
Yeah.
we would pick off a few before
I
they even
think-
got to us.
I think we do that anyway, and then we just kill them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they got a chance.
I mean, unless they just want to give us their ears.
So I just need to know, this is the first time I've ever played Dungeons and Dragons like in a basement or downstairs in earnest. It's always been up at the college Ready Game Store. This is the real experience.
This is the only place I've played Dungeons and Dragons.
We always play in a basement.
We play at his house, and it's like
In my
a
basement.
dungeon.
Oh, actually,
not anymore,
we
though.
just refinished that room. It's all kind of fancy now. You know what I'm saying?
Did the Star Wars pictures?
They're all
No
gone.
pasta.
Oh yeah, no. I tried getting those back up on the wall. I ain't having that though.
We should bring the Star Wars photo things I gave
Yeah,
you.
yeah, we can
over
do
here.
that. I
That'd be
was
cool.
like, Auntie, well, you gotta put these up. She said,
She said,
no.
Look at my nice walls.
no.
You want me to put a hole in this wall? I'll just build this wall, Josh.
I just built this wall. Just stove it. We're good to go.
Alright.
Okay.
Finger master.
So let's make our way. We make our way to the entrance of this opening. Jocelyn and I will use our bows to peck them off, and we'll wait for our monks and barbarians to.
And I will run in.
Sure.
Perhaps we could wait willing them to death.
Well, I was thinking, you know, this place is like a hole, and it's got rocks. And you know how to throw a rock. You can just throw a rock.
I was trying to find improvised weapons. Where's that?
You a halfling?
I think-
Halflings know how to throw rocks.
But he's a drunk master, and he's drunk,
Yeah.
you know, and when he's
Drunk
drunk.
people know how to do anything.
I
Is that
thought
what-
it was gonna be. I didn't know it was gonna be about level 1.
All right.
Bonus proficiencies when you choose a creature at third level game proficiency.
Improvised weapons
skill.
are just a d4 damage, and you don't add your stat bonus to the damage.
Okay.
And
So
you
not
and you
much.
can't be
Right.
proficient in improvised.
What I
weapons.
miss.
Sure.
There are 10 goblins mining up ahead.
Right.
So
Oh, you don't know they're mining, do you? Did he say?
We heard
Well,
peaks.
He just said it was a hole.
We can hear the peaks.
He can. You guys can't.
there's 10 more of them up the front of their Wet Willy victims. We plan to stand at the entrance of their opening and shoot a few of them before you guys rush in and clean up.
You tell me when to smash.
Okay. I'll tell you when to smash.
Okay.
No, you might not get those bonus proficiencies in random weapons.
We will make our
DM's
way-
discretion on that, we'd say.
Yeah, you can't be proficient in improvised
We-
weapons given the ever-changing nature of them.
Right.
One day you're throwing rocks, next day you're beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
We will make our way to the entrance to the opening and make our stage there.
Right.
Yeah.
So the gang carries on down the tunnel,
Stealthily, since we are.
quietly to the left, then to the right,
Yes, very good, very good.
going back to the first straight angle you were coming from. And you guys are taken aback at the size of this mine. His description clearly did not do it any form of justice.
Big hole.
It's fucking very big.
I said a big hole.
It's true.
They call it a mine.
You could reasonably fit the square footage of every building in Moonsgate and everyone in here with room to spare.
I go, yar!
Oh, he yarped!
Echoes.
He yarped at him! Oh, shit!
Yar!
Oh my gosh, it's on
Oh,
radar.
man.
He yelled yarp and it sounded pretty fun, so I yelled yarp back.
So,
Not ready.
Good night.
So the 10 goblins that you can see stop mining and start looking around, clearly terrified, like their god is speaking to them.
Yarp.
They hear the second yarp and they raise their pickaxes defensively.
Oh yeah, I'm shooting one of them.
Oh yeah, same.
Make an attack roll.
And they hear this.
So I'm hoping you watched Akira. What? You watched Akira? Not Akira. Sorry, Princess Mononoke.
No.
Oh.
What?
Rookie. First off.
Rookie
Okay. Second off, there's a scene. He's riding his awesome antelope mount thing.
So cool.
Shoots an arrow. Fucking decapitation. Not 20
Well,
on the goblin.
He's been corrupted kind of by like.
Yeah, we're not explaining the whole movie. We're just explaining the part of the movie.
He gets real
I
strong.
haven't-
And he
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Arms all like.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna assume the arrow rips the goblin's head off.
Princess
Oh, yeah.
Mononoke.
We will have a
That's
viewing.
all you gotta know. One of the
Good.
finest animes out there. Yeah.
I rolled a 16 on my attack as well,
That'll hit.
with some damage.
These are goblins. These are one shot
Right,
unless
right.
you're rolling a d4.
Yeah,
My
we're
son.
good.
Sorry to those who are rolling d4s.
He's not even watch this movie.
Alright, so just take another goblin down.
Yeah.
They are scattering right now. A couple of them are running towards you, ready to swing their pickaxes. Others are fleeing.
We will take the ones off fleeing.
Yeah.
All right,
get the
I'll let
ones
you guys
coming
make
at
one
us.
more attack as part of the surprise round. You can shoot fast.
Yeah. I got that one again. I'm guessing that's another like 20.
Yep, you
That's
take another one
Not
down.
natural this time, but.
You take another one down.
I got an 11.
11 will hit.
6 more goblins of beer on the wall.
How they approaching us?
Someone charging.
That's a real classic song. I like that one.
I would like to smash them.
The ones that were charging you, dead.
Listen
And
to their teeth.
Their teeth.
Yeah. Oh, no fun.
Other ones over there. Well, you can start collecting ears.
Ah, I'd love to. Were we collecting the right or left ears?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna go back
collected-
into my little pouch. I'm gonna say,
It's a
okay,
new bottle.
left ears, left ears, everyone, left.
Yeah, you got the right ears.
What does this taste like? Is it left or right?
Smells like right.
Smells right.
See the decapitated head. You're like, you guys really do that, but will I do the next level?
No, you keep them.
So-
No,
so-
you spit on the arrowhead.
Okay. How many ears does my ear bag have now?
5.
Yeah, we took out 4 and we had one before. So.
You have additions to it.
So, as the party
5?
starts to, yes, 5. As the party starts to move down.
That's a permanent
this-
item, ear bag.
This decline carved into the face of the mine, you start to see more of the general area with more activity is what I'm trying to say.
Ooh.
And make perception checks, you two.
Oh,
Because we
I
can
was-
see.
well, yeah.
You can see.
You can too.
Well, I was gonna say I wanted to look at the walls and see if there's
Oh,
anything.
you're looking at the walls?
Yeah, see if there's anything valuable.
So what
Nothing
I'm,
really.
What I'm gonna do, and this is the reason I don't notice nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm grabbing my
dick?
my torch that I was talking about earlier. You know, the one that's kind of like bulletproof.
Is that what
thing.
you call your dick?
Torch! My torch! The torch!
I got my torch out. I was ready.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Let her face right up!
That's lit, if you know what I
And I'm
mean.
so white that it's so bit of glow in the dark and wrong because I got bronze skin and whatnot in this character. So I'm grabbing the torch. I'm giving it to one of these human hombres. You know what I'm saying? So they can see in the dark too.
Filter in the fridge, Ryder.
Alright.
I got an 18.
Okay. So you see hordes of goblins just mining. You see some of them carrying wheelbarrows of
I
glowing-ish
don't wanna knock
green
over
stones.
Glass.
And it becomes immediately apparent that the goblins
Stick
weren't the
upstairs.
invaders, they are slaves.
If I left it.
Because the ones motivating the goblins, forming a security group and clearly in charge, are very large rats that they're bipedal, more humanoid than rat, like a mix between man and rodent.
Skype.
Pretty much. In fact, that's exactly what I stole the inspiration from for this. They're essentially Skaven. Carrying very jagged, strange weapons. Very ramshackle, but just as dangerous as a regularly forged sword.
How do their ears look from here?
I don't know much about green and whatnot, but I say that green makes me look like a toad turned into a turnip, you know what I'm saying?
No!
What?
No, I do not know.
Yeah, I got a rash, man.
Can I see it?
There's Bever here, you know what I'm saying?
What have you been doing without the ear?
How many rats
Just
are in the room?
swirling in your good drum.
There are probably 10 or so what look like general guards managing the hundreds of goblins in this mine. And one of them standing on top of a platform screaming orders.
What are we doing here?
But that's only the ones you can see. You can see
Ears,
offshoot
ears.
caves going everywhere.
Getting ears.
Are there any stalactites or stalagmites?
Oh, there's stalactites everywhere.
Right.
Do they look loose?
Possibly,
Oh.
possibly. It just seems like there is a lot in this room.
The drinking spiders.
The rats seem to.
Ulysses has a great idea.
It does. But there's like 100 fucking goblins in there, and there's like 10 rats.
100?
Make nature at work.
Okay, listen.
The goblins are very.
Badass, like might in Thailand.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
goblins don't seem to be.
Get lost.
Wait, remember
This
that
is the
time?
rat.
Been there?
Yeah.
Focus on the rats.
Wait, remember that time? I ate that food and I breathed fire.
You can do that anyway.
Yes, but the only time you see, okay, maybe you just know that about me, but I can breathe fire. So I could like do that and kill a lot of them. 30 feet of them.
But we
in
don't
fact.
necessarily need to kill the goblins. They're fucking evil, so I don't mind. But
We want their ears.
I know, but we need to kill the rats because I think they actually pose a threat.
Will you guys do that? Yeah, okay.
So if you can.
What is the problem?
Does anyone speak goblin?
No.
Perhaps we could.
I'm barely to learn my second human language, you know, much less learn on that little green critter fellas stuff.
So while we're talking about languages, I'll address them. Different languages that share roots. If you speak one of the shared root languages, you can sort of understand it enough to, well, understand it and communicate in it. Like the Goblin, Troll, and Orcish are languages that share linguistic bases. Elvish and Sylvan.
That's not
Dwarvish, Gnomish, and
Common,
Undercommon. I have an entire list. I'll print out copies and bring it next time.
Maybe we do a fire drill and evacuate.
Yeah.
I like
There's some ocean violations in there. It's something on fire and
Canary is dead.
So,
Get out.
did the fleeing
First thing you do is
goblins,
shoot the
did
canary.
we kill all the fleeing goblins?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think we killed all of
So
them.
do they
but,
know we're coming? That's why they are organizing?
I think we need to organize a strike is what we're hearing here.
There's very too many of them.
There's pretty bad working conditions, for sure.
Can you talk to them
Oh,
to
shut
organize this strike?
I mean,
Orcish
like,
safety and health.
Okay, so far Ulysses has had two great ideas.
Okay. I heard the first one.
on the door.
Ulysses, would you like to tell the groups your
violations in here.
Tell-
shutting the place down.
tell the groups your ideas?
We need to evacuate this situation.
That was not the idea I spoke of.
I forgot.
One was dropping stalactites.
Right. A natural cave in.
Okay,
But then no search. Loot. Not as good.
The rest of you
You're
make
right.
insight checks while listening to him.
Good luck.
Oh, 18 on the dice.
nice. That is 10 more than mine on the dice.
21.
Is insight wisdom?
It is indeed.
Oh my god.
I got one of them
You got 10
10s.
things.
Alright, so anyone who scored a 10 or above will know collateral damage on that scale would essentially eliminate our paycheck because we are causing more damage to this
I didn't even
clearly
think of
valuable
that.
mine than any of these goblins.
Or I guess I did think of that.
Unless he still think of that for us.
We cannot damage the mind. Evidence.
That's the perfect voice for a drunken master monk. Holy
I
shit.
have ideas and.
Yeah, you gotta. So you talking about the evacuation, like flood, like fire, like I can only pee so much. I don't know about the flood.
I think a fire might not be
I
a
still
bad
think
I-
we could kill a lot of them.
I
at
think the
once.
language is important. We announce in a loud voice. Evacuate
We could
goblins. I think their intelligence very low.
The language of drink they might understand more.
They
than
very low, and everyone.
Yeah, they ain't them book learning
Yes,
types like
I
us.
agree that they might understand the language of drink, but they don't understand the language of speaking. Right? So how do
I don't understand either.
so how do we speak to these goblins to get them on board? We can't.
Oh, I
Wait,
thought you
what?
had a good idea. You
I
were
mean,
about to say.
Honestly, you could probably fart and it would mean something to goblin.
Well,
Let's be
don't
real.
most goblins
I
kind
fart.
of speak common? Don't they understand language?
Okay, roll
I
to
don't
conjure
know.
the gas.
You sneak out and get one.
I mean, it's common for God's sake.
He's gonna go bring one back.
All right,
A goblin?
yeah, I'm sneaking down a little bit, just not like too far, like but just a little bit.
I go grab one.
But I got myself.
So let me you don't I'm encouraging you, but you don't have to narrate your actions in your character voice. But I do
Whoa. Yes, we do.
What?
yeah. We've always done this.
Yeah, the
Good.
DM, you don't have to put limitations on what I do.
Carry on.
I rolled goddamn 18, I'll tell you what.
Kaiser Blade.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sneaking down and find one of these little fellas,
hungry.
green ones, you know what I'm talking about.
You can try and bushwhack one and kidnap it.
No, I got myself one of them ropes. So you take the rope, you get the goblin.
So you get a lasso a goblin.
Yeah.
That seems about right.
Make an attack roll.
I got myself a sock too. Like not like a clean sock, but like an old sock. You know, you
Like
lasso, you
Mr. Sock.
Sock in the mouth, don't get too loud.
Lasso to sock in the mouth.
Oh no.
That was plan A.
That was plan
Oh yeah. Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay.
I love plan A. That's my favorite. Hey-oh.
Oh, baby.
Nah, I'm assuming that rope dex mean good at it, right?
Yeah. You would assume correctly.
I have lassoed many of.
That's 19 then on rope.
Small
Okay.
framed
So
animals.
you lasso the goblin, it squeaks like a dog toy. You pull it back,
Not,
punch the sock right into its mouth.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do too.
It does not make a sound. It doesn't have time to.
Now we have an angry
Yeah,
goblin.
I'm gonna hog tie it now. No, I expect that's
No, we
gonna
need
make
it. No.
We just need the ears.
now it's hog tied. I'm bringing it back.
Okay, so you bring back a very scared goblin that's missing a couple of teeth.
I'm gonna go up and just cut a zero.
Oh my god!
Fierce nicotine.
Alright. What handled the goblin?
So you cut its ear off and you hear a muffled scream.
Hi! I got his ear!
We needed to talk to it.
Ear bag. What if we were to
Oh,
lose?
oh. If I blow on them, we might feel better though, right? You know what I'm saying?
6 ears.
Trying to muffle the scream by dumping beer in his mouth.
Hey, little feller. I'm gonna stand my. Yeah, do like this if you can understand what I was saying.
Goblin, listen. You still have one ear. So be quiet. Be quiet or I'll take the other one. Yeah.
It's really a lot more like.
Visual. I will never sleep again.
That was
What
pretty
are we
good.
doing?
Okay, I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna switch over to not. I'm gonna get out of common talk, going to elf talk, you know, and I'm gonna ask the same thing. You know what I'm saying, little fella? You nod your head. He knows what he can speak the elf talk. All right, I'm sorry about your ear. That was a misunderstanding. I want to take this out. You don't yell. You don't get hurt. You know.
Tell him thank you for the ear.
Well,
Go ahead, tell him.
Our
Tell him.
companion thanks you for the ear.
Sort of shrugs as much as he can.
Very good.
Like, we don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. We got a little bit of booze. You can have a little bit of booze when you don't yell. Yeah. Okay. So we take the sock out.
His eyes are bulging out of his head. He's trying not to scream.
Give him some of that booze. You know what I'm saying? Little fella likes booze.
What?
Straight bottom.
Yes.
Yeah. What's with these rat fellers? You know, they're the ones we don't like. You seem pretty chill. You like booze and all that, just like the fella back home.
He starts squeaking out in Goblin that none of you understand, that he doesn't know where they came from, they killed the bugbear in charge, and they want that rock for some reason.
But we don't know this.
Unless any of you speak Goblin.
No. Common
Wait.
and draconic.
You made it sound like you understood the elf talk when I was talking to elf talk, but you didn't talk to elf talk back. Can you talk to elf talk back? No. You're not really that useful, is you?
Do you speak halfling?
Oh. Do you speak out?
I do. What?
You
Wait, I didn't know.
all
I didn't know
those
he
things I
said
said to you
that.
in elf talk, you just answer back in halfling talk back to him.
Why don't we just talk? Can you talk halfling? Okay.
He nods and replies in halfling, "What do you want to know?"
We want to know about these rat creatures.
Ask him about the rats. Ask him about the rats.
Okay, I will.
Okay. I don't know what he's saying.
Not know where they come. They kill leader, string him up, make example, make us mind glowy green, days on end, no food, no sleep. Dying in droves, exhausted, more rock or death.
Do you speak halfling?
I don't know. I have a butterfinger or something.
Maybe there's something we can do for you.
Offer him a
We need to
morsel.
clear these minds, which would
You don't actually
involve
know he said he was hungry.
getting all of you out of here.
He looks hungry.
He's translating.
Okay.
But we will need to translate shit.
Oh. I mean, okay. He's discussing.
Many years.
I will. Hey, we are wondering. Yeah. Oh, we are wondering if maybe if you could cause some sort of distraction or align the goblins so that we can take out the rats.
Me have no leader, authority, rats.
You
kill.
are the leader. We are making you the leader. You got the one ear, super badass.
Did you thank him for the
He
ear?
was stupid. Me cannot hear anything anymore.
Oh, just you got a point. One way.
Me was deaf in this ear.
Oh shit. Well, you're talking to me, aren't you? You can hear up
Yes, 'cause you're
close.
screaming in my face.
Oh yeah, that's true. What do we want to tell him?
Hey, is it going well?
It's not.
like
No,
a
he was
conversation.
deaf in the other ear. He can't hear anything.
favorite color?
We got this. Check this out. Say we attack rats. They attack rats. Rats die. Rats gone. They gone because they just gonna leave afterwards. 'Cause they ain't gotta stay here. There ain't no food here anymore. Right? I'm saying this in elf talk.
Ask him if the other goblins would just give us the ears.
Cheese.
That's not the stupid question.
They don't have any cheese.
You're
They're
chaotic,
not,
huh?
they're not feeding them. Okay, here's the thing. We're going to rush in. We're going to fuck up the rats. We need you and your goblins to help fuck up the rats and then just run away.
Or not attack us anyway. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
mostly
Like,
not attack us.
Best
Could you
case
just
scenario.
pass the line down that when we attack the rats, you just run away?
It would take many hours, many days to tell everybody.
No. You just come running right behind us, like, and you just. Oh, actually, I didn't understand that.
When we go in there, you just start screaming. Run! You can yell run, right?
Does he see gold color?
Good. What?
Gold, perhaps coin.
What's a goblin going to do with gold?
gold. It's a universal color. It's gold.
That's good. We're giving him gold, or
Perhaps.
is he giving us gold?
Perhaps. What does he like?
He seemed okay doing it for nothing.
Hey, get to know. Get to know him a little bit. You know?
He's still tied up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll unhog tie him.
I only just came into this.
All right.
Yeah, like,
He just
you
sort
know,
of
some
sits there
people blacked out for a little bit, you know?
You can assume that he knows you'll kill him if he tries to run, so he's resigned himself to his fate.
Hey,
Yeah.
tell him we'll
I'm
kill
gonna,
him
like-
if he tries to run.
I want to say,
You're
like,
doing a great
lay,
job.
lay down there.
Thanks.
Lay down, feller.
Not first time.
I'm holding a treat. Lay down.
Clover.
He's not a dog.
He scratched his back.
Are you trying to get him to do tricks?
Yeah, please medicate.
Lay down, feller.
He wants you to lay down.
You're not tired? Me not being executed. Why?
for the treat.
He'll give you the treat if you lay down.
That's not a treat. That is very toxic.
What is it?
Piece of meat.
It's just meat.
That's human ration. Too many preservatives. Too much salt.
What if
Will
he
kill
gave?
me.
What if he gave you a finger?
What?
I ain't
Take a little finger.
got a finger. You want me to cut off his finger and give it to him? I ain't got no finger.
He doesn't want to eat his own
Are we
finger.
really going on this?
Me no eat elf. Too lean.
Too lean. Here's the thing. As soon as we go in there, we fuck up the rats. You yell run, and then you run.
Ask him about the ears.
How many?
Me have nowhere to go. We'll die out there. Beasts, bears with bird faces that eat other bears.
But there's plenty of goblins that live out there. You can't stay here. This is our property.
We just fucked up a bird-faced bear thing.
Yeah, they weren't that bad.
Well, they taste like
Those,
chicken.
Stay
those
together.
other clans, they killed me.
Join them. What do you want? I'm supposed to get to know you. What do you want out of this? You are a slave now. I'm offering you freedom. You don't want freedom.
Me want safe freedom. 1 gold piece transport to Baldur's Gate.
You can go to Baldur's Gate? He wanted gold after all. You were right. 1 gold piece.
Is
equals
he?
to the
Are you
hunt.
translating this now, so we know?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna keep asking dumb questions.
Apparently I'm not. I'm just.
Okay.
I told him he was right about the gold. Okay, but here's the
Oh.
thing. There's 100 of you, and we don't have that much gold.
You don't need pay them. They no help you. They run like pussies.
Oh, okay. We'll give him
Me
1
want-
gold.
Me want to make better life. Open business.
With
Painter.
Look, 1 gold seems like a steal for him to go run.
I know a nice place on the coast.
I'll flip him a gold.
I know a man with
He
a boat.
catches it, looks at it. You never actually seen gold. Very nice. He puts it in a little pocket in his shirt, buttons it up.
Oh, damn it. Could have gave him a copper. This is cool.
That's good. Well, he's probably seen copper. Okay. Are we, is everyone else, is everyone else good?
Don't know what you were talking about, but
Alright,
I
I'm
found
gonna
a crazy
untie him.
bug over
I'm gonna
here.
untie him completely from the ropes now.
Wait, what about
Why are you
what
untying
about
this?
safe transport to city? He points towards the mouth of the cave and clearly does not want to go out there.
Do we have a burlap bag?
I thought that's what the 1 gold was for.
Did you tell
You
him
did
we
say 1 gold and safe transport to Baldur's Gate.
did we?
We have to take this little guy to Baldur's
Well,
Gate.
wait. Did you tell
We
him
have
we
to
were
go
gonna
there
kill him
anyway,
at the
though.
end? Don't tell him that part.
I gave
Just
him
don't tell him that we'll kill him at the end.
I mean, I wouldn't.
some. Does he like rum?
Is he like, what?
Rum?
All goblins like rum.
Strong drink.
He wants to trade you rum instead of safe transport.
What?
But this rum is so.
No. We give him the idea that he thinks.
I do not think you are drunk enough to understand him.
He says we're going to Baldur's Gate anyway. Should we just take him?
Yeah.
A goblin?
He was talking about burlap sack. He likes burlap sack. Look at him. He probably like good clothes for him, burlap.
As far as he knows.
He seems to think he'll be fine there. This is what we'll do for you. Okay?
Well, did you even learn his name?
I love
It's
burlap
basically
sack.
Bob. Okay, anyways.
Oh,
We're gonna run in. We're gonna fuck out the rats. You're going to yell run. All the other goblins are going to run. You're going to run except for when you go out the cave, you take a left and you come back right back in. Okay, and you wait for us.
Okay.
And then we will not kill you. And we will take you to Baldur's Gate.
Okay, I have family there. I can make better life. I can
Just see a
be
family
better.
in Baldur's Gate. You've never been to this crazy goblin
They have
town.
a sewer.
That's true. Okay, are we ready?
Not to imply that his family lives there.
They probably do.
Sounds like a great.
Are they in the sewer?
No. They have small house. They own business. What do you think?
He
We're
says
all
they own a
runners?
business, but I don't
The
believe
moon
it.
also shines on them.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I get that. I
Full
was outside
disclosure,
sleeping
not
one
all
time.
goblins are just rattling monsters. There are goblin families that will live in cities. They are a legitimate integrated race into society.
Oh, well, why couldn't they just work here for the new people when we cleared out?
This is very progressive thinking.
What he said. Are we gonna do this?
I guess so.
Okay.
We
Can we
digress.
take a short? Have we taken a short rest right now? Cause like,
We haven't done anything.
well, okay.
Smoke them if you got them.
There are many enemies in the area. It is not advisable.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Here's the thing. All we gotta do is get these goblins out. They can live here for I don't care. I don't care. They seem to be very nice.
We can say we cleared some bitch, get paid, they get here, goblins here. They like, what's up with that shit? And I'm like, you
We
know,
just need to
they
tell-
came back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We cleared them once, you know, you clear them second time.
Well, I think they could just hire the goblins to work. Right? They know how to work. They wouldn't be slaves anymore. They'd get paid. They'd get food.
I mean, that seems
What-
like pretty cherry on top, you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
Well, opportunity.
Here's the thing. We are working for someone who actually owns this mine. Not crazy rat people. Human folk.
Maybe it's just a crazy thing human folk own it just as much as rat folk owning it.
You know, many a time I view human as crazy rat
I
folk.
don't like how I'm in the fucking middle here.
Do you remember the face of your father? How long as you've seen him?
Just tell your goblins to run outside and wait. And then when we are done taking care of this, they can come back in. They do not attack us. If they attack us, he will take every single ear.
Only from the right side.
Did I just hear ear?
It's
Goblins-
universal.
Very
Goblins-
very similar in
miners,
halfling.
we not suited for this work. More fitting orcs, strong, we weak.
Alright, then get the fuck out of the cave and we will just take it. Alright,
Good are you?
back to plan one.
What is signal for me to say run?
We run towards them. Oh shit.
What is the signal for him to, what's the signal for him to say run?
When we smash.
When we're running that way, you're a little feller. You can just get right behind any one of us. You little, they ain't gonna see you. You blend in kind of like, you just yell run and kind of try to make yourself visible though, so your little fellers can see you saying run, so they know to run and they know we's good because you little feller hide behind us like.
What he said.
No, I think I will hold on to our friend here and smash him if he doesn't do as we ask.
No, we
No,
gotta
he
look
has
good.
to. He has to not seem like he's a slave of us. He has to seem like he is leading the charge to get them to run.
But like leading from behind, like.
Leading? I didn't.
All the
I didn't
best,
hear that, but,
all the best leaders lead from behind.
What is the goblin's favorite snack at dessert?
I don't think he even understands what that word means.
So the word for run is dessert.
All of us just hear.
Dessert.
Okay,
Okay.
we have a plan.
That is
When we charge in, you just yell run.
Okay, me can do that.
Yeah, try.
Don't die.
Well,
Need safe travel. Me need friends. Me never had friends.
yeah, you got this. We're your friend. This guy.
I still have your ear. It's safe.
It's nice.
So nice.
Nice of you.
So let's sneak up to the entrance of the cave and we'll send him back in.
I get so excited when we sneak.
Okay.
Seems sketchy.
So a couple of minutes pass.
What do you want to do?
I mean, I don't have any idea what's going on.
Enough time you can assume.
Then you're right there with the plan. I mean,
Perfectly
it's
fucking
like-
honest with
You can assume your new friend is in position at this point, ready to scream.
Okay.
I've been watching you guys.
There are 10 of these rats.
What is that? 10 rats?
Take the first one.
Well, you know, old green fella we was talking to.
Yeah.
Do we need
Can we,
miniatures for this?
yeah, like, can we, like,
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause this is
we're,
gonna be a little
rat
more
looking
technical.
feller, He's gonna tell the
There are 10 rats.
Like him,
That are
because
friend's
name him.
rats?
10
Oh,
rats.
that's a great name.
10 rats. Very
You gonna tell him to run.
I cannot see what could possibly go wrong with this plan.
I missed the plan, but I agree with it.
You are the plan. I mean,
I was
playing
talking
dumb
the whole
people.
time. I still don't know what's happening.
Okay, so
I think like all good plans, it result in
models.
That's just me.
in smash.
This you can be this one from now.
Ah, huzzah!
I think that's the highest intelligence I played too.
What? How did you make a left-handed figurine?
Some cell phone.
Okay.
10 rats.
Man, I've been a switch hitter since I was like 16.
That's something about masturbation or something.
I knew. I was gonna say, I knew you played for both teams.
It would have been really convenient to bring at least 10 of the 100 Skaven models I have. Should have thought of that.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I'm just gonna grab 10 models, honestly.
You guys have figures? Come on now.
I got a figure, yeah.
What time is it?
About 11.
It's that.
I don't know how to read that kind of clock.
She just turned into his character. I don't know how to read
I don't know how to read that.
that fancy,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fancy town clock.
better for you?
There you go. Yeah, 2,200 hours, almost 2,300. I'll take that.
Alright, cool.
That you can understand, but that's.
That is too far.
That's-
alright?
that's
So
like-
our hands pointing at the same number.
This close.
Work.
Yeah. Actually, I had a watch that I like loved, but it literally only had one dot. It had like a little tiny diamond at noon.
Oh, I hate those.
And I was like, I don't know what time it is.
But I love it.
I literally just wear this watch because I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
It could be 5:30 or 6:30. I really couldn't tell you.
So, you see
Like,
there's
it's just a
folds in it.
suggestion.
These 4
Yeah.
will be the
Marker?
I don't know where those are.
We need people for
There
these
is-
people.
There's markers inside the.
This is so mean. Oh.
That's me.
Well,
Playing with it till you're broken. That's my life.
Turn.
Going over this way?
Tim, what are you? You're a monk? Do we have anything for you?
Something with
You got a couple monks?
Here, let me just.
You guys have a staff or you punch things? What do you got?
I'm all punching.
You're all about punching. I love to punch.
Ryder, how many monsters have you had today?
What?
Nothing?
Monsters?
Like, nothing?
You're
I've been
pissing a lot.
drinking like 6 years.
Caffeine?
Caffeine?
Nothing. You're pissing. Good.
Yeah, I drink over 100 ounces of water a day.
Fantastic.
Challenging. You ever tried to do that? So the circles
I
are
should.
stalagmites, just for reference.
You ain't marking them stalactites because they up on the ceiling line?
Yeah, no, I'll mark them on the ceiling.
In a cave in.
Saw an elf with a bow. Whatever, Jonathan.
Kill our
Take your
loot.
special figurine.
I got a rapier written down in my thing too because I'm fancy like. And when I get up close like, you know,
Women don't like to be raped.
true story.
And back in this area on a platform is one that isn't wearing rudimentary armor, but it's wearing robes. Has horns protruding from its head, back, and curling inwards.
A rat?
Same guy.
Alright.
Yeah.
I know me.
Alright.
You fuck me.
I think Kyler picked it. He's like, this one's cool. I'm like, oh yeah, it is.
See, I shamelessly ripped off the Skaven, but it's perfect because now I have a bunch of reference images and miniatures. That's the thing. I have this issue where when I DM, I choose NPCs and enemies based off of what models I have on hand. Like the Skaven are a big enemy at this point because I just got a ton of Skaven.
It's kind of monk-like.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
36 chamber.
Oh, 36 chambers. That's a big
Alright, so you're going to be coming in from...
These are all rats,
goblins.
right? Goblins
Yes.
are everywhere else from mining.
The
Sorry,
goblins are just in the area.
Where's the entrance?
I feel like your guy's yelling huzzah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Be back here.
I based him. I based his fighting style off of Raphael from Soul Calibur.
Wait,
Huh?
Raphael.
This
from
is
Soul
this
Calibur?
is you, right? Or,
Yeah, that's
What about
him. I'm up
He's
here
like,
yelling
he's a duelist.
hazard.
And he's all dressed fancy. Like that's my guy.
Oh, that's very cool.
Who's riding the pencil sharpener?
We don't have
that's
like
me.
a guy with a mace,
Maybe
do we?
I'll do a little something.
I'm guarding back, like, you know.
There's no Dragonborns in there though. Literally,
Yeah,
that's the only Dragonborn one we have.
Only Dragonborn.
Who's Skeletor?
Although I have another
I need one of
Dragonborn
them
mini that I
rat-like
think
folk.
has a mace rider.
What? That would be amazing.
He's half painted already, like a black Dragonborn, I think.
Yeah, I might be at home.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think I'm still painting. I thought I still. Maybe I finished it.
Oh, maybe at your house. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a home too.
This kid literally.
That's about what the guy standing
That's
on the platform.
I'll look for the
preaching
one that I
looks
have though.
like.
That's like 2-pack and like.
The language you
I'm pretty
cannot
sure I don't have a
comprehend,
mace.
might I add.
Right here,
Yeah.
Kyler, you guys didn't see.
We got an issue here, right?
We didn't see things.
This is the leader of the pack.
Oh yes, we didn't. We were looking for miniatures. Oh, he's super fucked up.
What?
And which one?
Oh
is,
my God.
Which one is he?
He's standing back here
Oh,
on
yeah.
a platform.
Why can't I be that?
Screaming orders.
Oh, that
We can
seems-
look similar.
He seems like a
The exact same?
Alright,
fucking
fine.
druid.
Change his there. We'll change
Change it
wings.
for now. I'll look for my other one. It's got a mace.
No, alright, that's fine.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll.
Roll initiative.
Where's the entrance? Just so I know. Right here.
You're coming in from the corner where the Bud Light bottle is closest to.
Oh.
Right
He
here.
emerged from the alcohol.
Are these a thing, or is it just...
Oh, I wish I could do that. Look at that.
Oh.
Can you set the thing on it?
Oh, it's
Oh my
still
gosh, it
in.
was still 18.
They wanted it so bad.
Oh, dang.
Alright, let me just...
That was much worse.
It's so bad.
What do you add to your?
2.
So you think you're making a character for next round?
No.
You want to talk like this, do you, huh?
I couldn't do it. I would just absolutely crawl under the table.
It takes some
would watch
time
you
to
guys
get
play,
really
but-
into the voices. We didn't do voices for
I don't know why I
do
call her a
behind
table. There's
the
like
scenes,
couch right
like
there, a little bit more
Plays and
comfy.
stuff. I'll do the stuff that's behind the scenes.
Right, I'll be in charge of
Not a-
lights.
Yeah, I'll
You be in charge of music. We need some battle music.
Oh man,
You can have a fire.
behind
I
the
did
scenes
want
like
to
camera
talk,
and action
then I'd
and split
probably
up.
be a do it, but like, yeah.
The combat's like a whole other part of it too, which is kind of like you'll get to see a little bit of that now. That's
Well,
what
that's what I was kind
a lot of like rolling and like getting characters like this is the
This
bad
is
guy.
the math and the number
this-
crunching.
Say this is me, and if me and Ryder get like this, then we're kind of
Mhm.
flanking. So that's like helpful to like
Fighting on two fronts.
Yeah,
have
like so
advantage
like
on the enemy.
it helps you out a lot, and so there's a lot of strategy, and that's when we use all of our rules down here.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just texting with Leah a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone. She likes the story. She like I'll go home and I'll tell
She'd
her.
like to hear from you.
Yeah.
I said,
So,
that would take a lot out
initiative
of
25 to
things
20.
for me No.
Oh boy, 19 to 15.
Oh, all
What
right.
you got?
We got
I
one.
got 15.
Nice.
Ooh,
Bottom of
just scraping the barrel there.
Thank Muhammad.
Hey, it's better than us.
14 to 10.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
Oh, 10.
10?
10.
10, yeah.
10.
10. All right, yep. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and it goes lower than that.
Right. Always looking out for him.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm like Kyler over
9
here.
to 5.
Making me act like dad to his children.
9 for me.
Just handle it, okay?
And you over there.
I had
being
a
the father
5,
of
I'm
his children.
sorry.
5.
No, wait, 5, 7. 7. 7. I'm not a good player.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Did we win?
we just sorted that before combat actually
It
starts.
doesn't look like we're gonna win.
You come charging
Why?
in, place your models within a couple of squares of the edge there.
Oh yeah, this was.
As your goblin friend screams.
Actually, I'll
in
be more.
what you
upfront.
recognize as goblin, the command to flee. You've heard it many times because
Good.
usually when you show up, that's what's being said.
Wait, we knew the word for flee.
You've come
we have
to
to be like-
understand
We have
it.
to be
Right.
inside this cave area here.
Yeah, this is actually wall. I unwalled it when we're coming out of this corner, Kieran.
So I gotta stay in my corner.
You gotta stay a little bit closer over here. yeah.
You want that side or this side?
Oh, he wants this side. He was on that side.
Sorry,
I'm gonna do
dude.
some flipping though. People's hands.
I'm gonna do some flipping. I will flip,
I will flip all the
and
hits.
they will handle it. Alright, good job, Dragonborn.
Ah!
Handle your shit.
Well, I'm in front, going last.
Oh my god, and like once anyone goes down, they're just fucking dead. Like there's no way to get up.
Yeah,
This
you guys
is
don't
rough.
have any healers.
Not a single bit.
We have like one healing potion
Do
amongst
we?
the group, right?
You have one healing potion in your traveling kit, but it's a lesser healing
Okay, but that's
potion.
my healing potion because I'm rich. And
No, yeah. But
So wait, we all
got it
individually have one?
You all have one lesser healing potion. It's like a shot glass full of healing potion, essentially.
Alright.
Is that,
It can
is that a
stabilize you.
D4 plus 2?
It's a D4.
D4. Ooh,
Plus
Ouch.
2 is a regular healing.
that's an extra light healing potion. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it. No point in writing it down.
So, your plan seems to have worked, and your friend did not let you down. As the goblins see you, hear that, and start to scatter away from you towards various off tunnels.
Did
And
write
you see
healing potion or
these
healing
humanoid rats, filthy fur, sort of hunched over, their spine is like a candy cane. Turn to look at you with their beady eyes, heft their weapons, and start to advance. There's one of them. Say it's this guy.
I'm gonna yell, surrender your ears!
Comes right up, ignores that, and
Decent
swings at you with a
impromptu
flail.
combat here.
What's your AC?
It's 16.
Okay, that'll hit. For 4 damage.
It's a strange way to surrender your ear.
Just a flesh wound.
You're up.
If I can make a friendly
Ulysses.
observation. You keep writing down
Roll a-
that hard and
roll a
raising
hit.
that often.
I know.
You have to
That's
move
an action.
I was in.
You can move.
leave right
you
now.
have a 30
No,
foot,
no, I can't.
40 foot move speed. Wow.
About 3 actions. These are our enemies.
Good thing
Yeah,
this
so you
is
can
durable
move
paper.
8 squares.
I'm like
I
14
like
hit
to
points
jump
down
and
already.
stomp.
Oh, you got it earlier?
That is not something.
bunch.
you
I haven't
can
raged
do.
yet.
You can get around him, make an attack with advantage because you'll be flanking.
Okay, I'd like to around him and sweep the leg with the bow staff.
So you get one over if you're gonna flank.
Do you want to flank?
Well, the way I've always ruled flanking is that if someone is there, any of these 3 will give flanking.
Oh, dang.
It makes more sense.
Can I be
honestly.
there?
Because
Yeah, usually the only way
'cause-
that works is with larger creatures,
Can I be
because
there?
then they can take advantage of those back slots.
Well, if
But I mean, either way, if you do it against us, then it's the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's. 'Cause, I mean, if someone's attacking you from back here and you're fighting someone here, that's still gonna
That still would
mess
suck
you up.
really bad.
That just adds a lot more
And it's-
flanking.
But if he was there, flanking wouldn't count. If he was there, it would count. But because he's there, any of those, it's just sort of what's really sensible per.
I get it, but it allows 4 people to flank on one creature.
Oh.
Like, or up to 8, 9 to flank all on one creature, which is, gets
Yeah, that is
pretty
true.
OP.
That's
Pretty
never
OP.
really
But whatever you want to do.
happened. I've never seen that happen, but
We like to flank.
last game I did it, it worked, so I might as well do it
Yeah.
again. See if it doesn't work.
Fair enough.
Right,
Well, it makes
so-
sense if you have 2 people behind you. That's a big problem. Like, they should kind of stack, really.
Really, it should. That's something I've
Yeah.
never liked about flanking. Because if that one guy is surrounded by 9 people, he's screwed. The dice should reflect that.
It makes sense, like when you look at it. It's just when you start tweaking rules like that, some of the things get like rogues especially get super OP. because that's all that he wants to do. And
But
if
it
you
doesn't
give him-
matter because
if you
I
give
only
him
have to have
3
an-
more spots,
I only have to have an enemy with or
if you're doing range,
within
yes.
5 feet. No, it's the same with the.
Yeah, that is the rule for
Granted,
sneak attack.
he can
Yeah, it just has
flank
to be someone
us
within
with
5
multiple
feet.
people too.
Yeah,
so
no,
like,
that's the thing. As long
let's
as you
try
can
it.
do, as long as you can do it to us, then yeah.
Yeah, it goes both ways, and it's something that's worked well. So until it totally screws me over, I'll stick with it.
Awesome.
Can I handspring and then try to look around and sweep the leg?
Yeah, here,
And
monks
then
makes
stab
sense.
with the
It does make sense. Anything makes
All
sense.
right, so
for
make an
me.
attack roll with advantage.
with a
I can
20.
do anything.
So
So
roll
roll
2d20 and
D20.
take the highest.
Oh, that one twice.
17,
That's gonna work.
18. That's gonna hit even without bonuses.
So D4.
So
So I got, what am I? I don't know, hit dice 3d8. No, that's my help. Unarmed,
D4 plus 5.
I'm using a bow staff to sweep
Oh.
the leg. Sweep the
that's-
leg and then
I'm
try
moving
to
some of these
jam
around.
it down.
So it looks like d4 plus 3.
Made 2 of my abilities pretty useless.
4.
4. Okay.
Look good, right?
yeah.
It just made several of my abilities. I'll just move them around.
Two Jackie Chans in one party.
Well, the things I geared up is to help
Different
people
movies,
get
but-
advantage. But if we don't need help, then
What we
Two-
do if they were to the side or.
yeah, it's just 2 of the
He
things I
starts
took
to move
focused
into
on getting people a
position.
better chance of getting advantage.
And
And if it's gonna be that easy, then I'll just move my stuff
he
around.
starts to move around. And he makes an attack against you. I'm just going to assume that hits, given what it was. Is your AC in excess of 20?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
You take 6 damage
Oh.
as the swinging flail cranks into the small of your back.
So bad for you.
Yeah, because that was with advantage.
Okay. Zezma, you're up.
Fuck me. Okay. I gotta make sure I know this is our friend.
Yep.
Yes.
And all these. So I got
Yep.
this guy. Okay.
I'm keeping track of what models are enemies, so if in doubt, just ask.
My dude buddy barbarian is taking some hoots.
You might want to rage.
Yeah.
It's not his turn yet though.
Hasn't been my turn.
I'm just saying, because that resistance is nice.
Yeah.
They have resistance on rage, right?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
half damage.
It's
for
half damage
piercing,
on
bludgeoning,
slashing, bludgeoning, and
piercing.
yeah. I didn't take the totem that does it on all, but
Alright, well, I'm gonna run here then. And attack him with advantage. 18 plus 6.
That'll hit.
I'll do a D8 here. Plus 6 is 11 points of damage.
Points of damage.
Well,
Where are you at? This is you?
yeah, that's me.
Who's attacking you?
This guy attacked him.
Okay.
and this guy attacked me too.
Oh my goodness.
And then what I'll continue my move right there.
Okay.
Try and draw some fire from you. That's it for me.
Okay.
Don't only have a bonus action. I can-
Radmore, McMahon, you're up.
My second wind bonus action.
Well, you know
I
what
can
they say.
heal. I can heal.
When the
I'm
fight
conscious.
gets tough, Radmore can kill some son bitches.
Very apt saying.
Protect our barbarian here. Let him rage.
Yeah,
let him
dude.
rage.
Yeah.
And in this instance, I think the best way is for me to stand back and shoot
I won't
an arrow
have
right
any-
at this guy right
I
here.
won't have any problem like sustaining
God,
rage.
what is the rule for
It's just-
shooting into melee? Is it disadvantage?
I think they got rid of that.
They
in
got
this
rid of
edition.
all
did?
that.
Yeah, there's no. As long as
If,
you're.
if you
not
want to play with
within
that,
5
I'm fine with it. I'm just gonna
No,
go ahead and
okay, I
cover
remember what it is. You can hit your friends on a nat 1. I was trying to
Oh,
remember what
well-
the penalty for shooting
well,
into
he's-
melee was.
From the looks of me, he's got some wicked cover, but he's got.
that. Yeah.
I mean, the shield's not that. Where are you? You here? Oh yeah.
Uh,
Okay, you're right there. Sorry, I was looking at this guy. So yeah, he's good.
Yeah, you can
He's
make
good.
that shot.
Yeah.
Just you're shooting in a melee on a nat 1, you'll hit your friends.
Yep, that's
Potentially.
fine. So plus 6, that's 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. Horrible roll. Alright, that's 6 damage. No, sorry, I get to have my dexterity. That's 10 damage.
Okay. That rat is looking worse for wear.
Good.
See, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So this one turns around to swing at Zezima. What is your AC?
Wait, which one?
Cloak and dagger. Asshole.
15.
15.
So
Its jagged, ugly sword swings wide, and it does not connect. This one fires an arrow at you, however, from a short bow,
We can get in that one too, though.
which also goes wide and impacts the cave wall.
Nice.
And that goes to Bob.
Kill him, Bob.
Gonna stumble on over here. Kind of maybe trip over a rock or something, you know, on the way over there.
Get up in there.
Yeah. And punch this big fella in the back.
So he has advantage,
Yeah.
even from that angle. Okay.
What?
It's
No.
One of the
you're,
three.
You're a bit
There's
off.
no one
Yeah,
on the
because
three.
He's right there.
Oh, he's right there.
He was just a
Okay.
bit off the space when he was
It's
there.
gonna be hard to get used to.
It is. I don't know if I'll keep it, but for the time being.
So we've got a 14 and a... Oh, we'll keep that 14.
Yeah, I'd take the 14.
That'll hit.
Okay. First punch in the back, right to the spine.
With a 4?
The first one.
Let's see any damage first.
On the 4. Right. Seeing 2 spines. Gonna pick one on the right.
Pick the middle one.
Bow!
Ooh, 30.
Hey, that was the right choice.
Plus dex.
Yep.
Plus
Okay,
dex.
so that's 7 total.
You actually do more damage on arms than
And
with your
then
bow staff right
for
now.
the bonus
That's
action, I'll use
rad.
Kai Point and Fury of Blows.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay.
There you go.
because of the plus.
Another attack.
Plus 5 versus the plus 3.
Oh, goosh.
But you know, there's.
So these don't have advantage.
No, they still do.
Well, later,
Yeah,
yeah,
every
you can
attack
do
will have
Okay.
advantage.
Okay.
a
Nice.
hit with the bow staff and then an unarmed strike.
That
I don't know
one
if you
is
can
a
do
big
that
whip
now.
on this
actually.
one.
That'll hit. How do you want to do
Go
this?
figure.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So as I go to punch, I'm going to trip and accidentally punch really hard, like right through the fucking spine.
Yeah, like a flying jump punch.
Yeah, fall punch.
Alright, so we can pull that guy off the table.
Oh my
Do you
God,
leave
are
him on
okay,
as
man?
I-
I'm sorry.
rough terrain?
I don't, because it's clutter.
Alright.
I just assume you step over the body.
Okay.
I don't know.
When it's
Gotta go.
like a small, medium humanoid creature, or a small, medium creature in general, you just step over the body.
Okay.
If it was like an owl bear corpse, yeah, I would stay there. Because you don't just, excuse me, step over that. Okay.
Lay down, be on top of the guy.
Bags of blood. That's a very messy.
Balboa, do a thing.
I would like to rage,
Thank
which will be my bonus. But I'm gonna drop into a frenzied rage. So he's just gonna become very concentrated and quiet and quit making quips about fighting. But I can't use my extra attack this round because I just used my bonus. And I'm gonna smash.
Extra attack is in.
When you're in a frenzy rage, you can use your bonus as an attack.
Alright.
So
Yeah, the frenzy
only a
is
single
special.
melee attack, no matter what the level is. So that is not very good. That's 13 to hit.
You have advantage, technically.
I forget about that. And that's a 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. And I get a d6. It's 2. That's 6 points of damage.
He is cut down mercilessly
Shmeesh.
as you go quiet and put a measured chop right across his neck.
Then I'm gonna move kind of next to this
color is
guy.
it, Charlie?
One step.
Is it white? Is it pink?
It's red.
Red.
Very red.
Actually, I'll use my movement to advance up on this guy.
All right. Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Attack opportunity.
Oh yeah, I would have because I came out of that guy's threat range.
Take that, punishing my team.
Funny, he's up. And his blade lands very solidly, dealing 4 damage. And that's already halved.
Okay.
4 damage halved.
Yeah, because I'm raging.
So you only take 2 instead of 4.
He said that was already halved.
Already halved.
And the rest of the rats move up menacingly, watching their brothers fight and get cut down. And then initiative goes back to another rat at the top of the turn.
Oh boy.
It's this
The name
guy.
of the guy who led the rats out of the town.
Moves in,
Peter Piper.
swinging at Zezima. They cannot hit you to save their lives.
What's up, man? Too quick.
Initiative goes to Ulysses.
Right, so north is 20.
Should be good.
You swinging at this guy?
Yeah, 12 plus
Yeah, you would have to move to hit.
dexterity.
What was your roll?
12 plus, I think, dex, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So, 15.
Tim, that's you.
That will hit.
You with
Hitting a
me?
rat.
You're punching the shit
It's like
out
a
of a
human
rat.
rat.
So I'm gonna open-handed just slap its mouth.
He
Mm-hmm.
Take this
I
shredder.
ain't got your cheese.
I've got your cheese.
I ain't got your cheese.
4 plus 5.
Oh, 6.
6 points of damage.
4 plus 5, 6.
And as a monk, you actually can use your bonus.
Did you just say
action to
4
attack.
plus 5, 6?
I'm sorry. I said D4 plus 5.
D4
So I
plus
got
5?
1.
Oh, so
My
he can do
D4.
that? He can use his bonus from the beginning?
Mhm.
Okay, so you get to strike twice.
So it's a rat. How tall are these rats? I need this information.
In the realm of 5 foot tall.
They're 5 foot
Damn.
tall. So
They are
They're
huge.
big old rats. Are you at?
Rodents of unusual size. I don't think they
Your
exist.
rodent's of unusual size.
So I'm gonna slap its mouth.
It's ugly ass teeth.
He's over here just bitch slapping.
You can
rats.
attack again with your bonus.
So that's 5 and my bonus. As it recoil, okay, you get slapped like this.
And it's going to recoil into your other open hand.
I'm gonna elbow it across the face with this hand. I'm gonna go whap, slap.
Okay.
That's my idea.
You gotta roll to hit first.
Oh, I'm sorry. So 12 to hit.
Is not going to hit.
Okay, well I win.
Scares him though.
So I think that was 6. Is that an initial 6? D4 1 plus 5 with the slap.
It was 5 points of damage.
Oh.
I did 6.
It's a rat.
Zezima, do a thing.
I mean, it's a rodent of unusual size, so.
I don't believe they exist.
That's copyrighted. I went with a rodent of strange stature.
Oh, there you go.
Or
ROST?
vermin of strange stature.
Oh, I can't move or I'm gonna get attacked. Right. I'm gonna attack this. This guy was an archer a second ago, but he must have come up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped his bow and charged with his
Okay.
sword.
Then let's. You suck. I'll just take a regular attack on this guy with my little rapier, little stabby stab. Oh, 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh wow, look at
There
that.
you
plus 6, so 14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, dude, I was gonna give him through and through, just right through the heart. Just one little rapier hit.
That was that guy?
Yeah, he's done.
He's dead.
Quick and painless.
Okay, Bradmore.
All right. I think we're gonna roll into this combat a little bit more. As I'm moving up, we're gonna tuck the bow back into wherever I tuck it.
We aren't gonna ask questions.
It's always the same spot, dude.
Yeah. Pull out the rapier and
I was gonna move.
the
I was moving like that.
and the dagger. So 5, 10,
What am I
15,
calling
20.
15 feet of movement.
20, 25. Wait, no. We can go right there. 20 feet of movement right there.
Ah!
Get yourself nice and flanked.
And with advantage, with my rapier, I will be attacking this feller. So 16, it's over 20 to hit there, which should do the trick.
Yeah.
With my sneak attack, that's going to be 11 plus 4, 15 damage.
Dang.
Alright.
It's not the coolest envelope.
And then
I know, right?
I am, so did a little stab with him, and we'll just kind of make it like one of those fluid motions. Stab him and come around with the backhand with my dagger aimed right at this guy's throat. Not advantage.
Aha!
Not a hit.
Yep.
Your
Your dagger goes flying.
But now facing this way.
But he will respond with mace to the face. Ooh!
I'm taking that as a
You
miss.
could just die. He could just not 20 kill you. What do you
9
have,
damage
what
as
do
the
you
thing
have,
just
like 14 hit
connects
points?
with your cheek and sends you.
Oh,
Mace
dude,
you.
9 freaking damage.
More.
Your jaw is probably broken.
That hurt more than my mom spanking me.
You think he'll talk funny?
That implies he doesn't already.
Might straighten it
He
out.
might talk normal.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I sound different.
No, I talk like this. I
You need to duck that one.
You sound like his name. How did that happen?
Oh, that's funny.
Just hear Bob.
Okay, this guy back here fires a shot over at you.
I swear, I'll show you a shred.
You take 4 damage as an arrow hits you in the back.
Man.
I'll make sure to bring the iPod next time so we can do music.
Oh yeah, we got like phones and stuff.
screen.
Right, you can hook it up to that if you want. I don't have the
I don't
cable.
have any like Wi-Fi.
I don't have the cable though, so I have to use iPod.
Just a big
If you were
screen.
Trekkie, that would have been hilarious.
Use it as
I know that scene.
Yeah, I also didn't have any music prepared. No.
Next
Okay.
time.
There are some who call me Tim. Do a thing.
Do a thing.
You're up.
Tim the Enchanter.
Enchantress.
Let's see here. I'm just okay. So bad guy.
That guy's an asshole.
he's
That
back.
guy's an asshole.
Okay,
that
okay.
guy's an asshole.
That guy.
That guy's an
Seriously.
asshole. That guy's a fucking asshole.
You know what, dude? I got still.
Yeah.
It's so
Next,
clean.
gonna flank
Yeah.
this feller here.
I see that. How do you have 31 and you rolled really well?
What's
With a
the
I'm
average?
D10?
facing him though, like so.
I have a.
This guy made
I have
us
a-
roll stats and you took the average?
Well, I made that before.
Use my last kind.
I can roll. Watch this. Check me out. Check me out.
Okay.
You want to see me get more hit points? Damn. That's a 2. Right, like this? That's an 8.
One
That's
more.
what
you,
I'm saying. No,
yeah.
because you get max.
So,
Just
first.
take a straight attack roll.
Just straight. Okay.
First one's always maxed.
That'll hit.
Whoa.
You know that.
And then a melee. is
That.
the
Yeah,
same
'cause
damage,
I had the
assume,
max
right? So
that I
would
started
be
off with.
1
I didn't have to know it.
plus
It
my
told me.
thing.
How many
which
hit points
is,
do you have? You have 34.
8.
Oh,
Nice.
but
So
yeah,
that's
D12.
Fucking Barb.
one nice solid
Well, your
punch.
I have a higher con.
Maybe a.
Kyler, I'm taking a host tax.
Oh, go for it.
Host text.
Respect.
Water beer.
Water beer,
Barbarian.
Oh, water beer. Is it my turn?
It's like drinking water.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going
Don't get
to.
thirsty.
That's an asshole, right?
Bud Light.
Gonna shift over here for
It is
advantage.
90% water.
What do I like?
But it's got superior
Whoa,
drinkability.
that's like above 20, and that's above.
You tried an IPA.
So yeah.
See,
I'm sure I
honestly,
hit
like, I
above
like
20
IPAs, like,
hits.
smoke a lot of time, but they
Okay,
fill me up. I'm
so
like, drink one
I'm
beer,
going
like,
to
I'm so full. Like,
attack.
You
I
can
can't.
there is a couch, many couches and places.
That's 9 points of damage, and I'll use my bonus. Oh, bonus. 7.
You're
That's
wrong.
13. Did that hit?
Yes.
There's not a lot of garbage down
So that's
He's rolling
8.
a lot though. So I don't
there.
get that. You know what I'm
Continues to
saying?
be
You
garbage.
just it's garbage, but you got a lot of garbage. You got a lot
Turn
of
him
stuff.
into mincemeat.
Enough garbage.
Hope you die 1,000 deaths.
Are the goblins still flooding out of here, or do they get
They
down
have
pretty
scattered at this point.
quick?
The one thing goblins are really efficient at is
Running away.
And then after that, I'm going
Run away.
to.
Nice. Cute little
Dude,
That was a sick. That was sick. Yeah. I'm going to drink my healing potion for 1d4.
Nice.
The one we
to a
have.
cute little
Yeah.
1 point of that will save me.
It will. I'm ready. Oh
And
my
too much of that sloshed out
Oh
when
my
you were doing your
God.
cute little
You're-
validated twirl.
Yeah, right.
You do bonus action to drink your
You're
own
the boss
potion,
of
full
it.
action to apply.
Yeah,
a
but I
potion
take
to
half
somebody else.
damage
Yeah.
now.
The
I know.
interact with item.
That's why I thought it
So
would
small
help
and-
to take a
Yeah.
short rest
Yeah,
earlier.
so-
But
I did not know that.
yeah. No, he said it was unsafe.
Kyoshi.
I couldn't even suggest that it was unsafe.
No, no, this is fine.
It's not that great.
Okay, so you're done?
I am done.
That guy right there will move in between the two of you and attack the barbarian. And miss like a stupid motherfucker.
Stupid.
The guy in the back will fire a shot at weird barbarian lady, whoever that is. Is that you?
That's Tim.
That's Bob.
Barbarian lady is Bob.
You played this through a couple campaigns, that guy.
You better.
You take 6 damage as an arrow.
6
Yeah.
Right in your
Oh,
side.
you're freaking
I
kidding me.
got
You need those.
learn
kidneys.
how to tell different man and woman. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
gonna be pissing,
No, I
pissing
don't
blood
know
for a
what
week.
I literally don't. I literally don't know.
That is turn, and it goes back to
Alright.
Pirate Boy.
What do we got
I'm drunk.
here?
I'll feel that tomorrow.
Now, the rate you've been drinking, you'll feel that next week.
Right.
Just next week.
Jesus,
Oh!
Bob, you're bleeding, huh?
Rats.
Pull it out and put on some whiskey.
That is
Yes,
what happened. Yeah.
I must flip. Oh, look at that. No, that happened.
Flip
That's
it all
great.
time. He was knocked over by the awesome.
No, he just does a cartwheel. He doesn't even leave the ground.
Look at it. He's at like a 900.
That's what he thinks he's actually doing like a
30
shatter,
feet
like-
in the air, still
Hey,
flipping
yeah.
around.
That's what he thinks he's doing. In reality, he's
Acrobatics
doing a
check.
little ballerina twirl, tripping over a rock to a somersault.
It was an acrobatics check,
Some of
right?
the
Just
theme
makes
music
an
is
attack
goes.
roll.
Oh, just attack. He's giving that to you. You're a monk.
I'm giving that to you because that's how you think it's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to care to narrate how embarrassingly it actually is happening.
Alright.
15. Oh, you get advantage on this too.
Yeah.
I mean, that hits, but
18. See if you
He's
can.
saying it as he goes by. Sneak attack.
I just want to grab him by the back of the neck, like this.
And headbutt him or...
You should roll again just to see if you crit.
Yeah, you should. Always try for a 20.
Like this. I'm still deciding what to do.
Gotcha. Give me a minute.
You're gonna die.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
We don't know what's
Didn't
gonna
crit.
You
but
must moisturize. That's.
not bad for
Nice.
not bad for a
That's
rat.
what
Guess what?
Oh, moisturizing fur is just
That
not.
was right on. I think I
Not
got
what you
No,
want.
the kibble they eat
Counts
gives
the
it a
same for
nice
you.
glossy
Silky, yeah.
Okay.
rat kibble.
It's a rat.
Ooh, max
9.
damage.
Seriously.
Rat
but
kibble.
He just
Okay.
headbutts this dude in half.
How do you want this to
I
happen?
want his head to explode like Fist of the North Star.
For that to happen, you have to say the line.
Is it even in English?
In English, I will accept.
I'm sorry.
You were already dead.
Sure.
So he headbutts the guy.
I can't.
Huh?
You're already dead.
What? You are already dead.
Oh man, he gave it to me.
And his head just explodes. I had to go with the reference. I love
He
this
gave it
North
to
Star.
me. He gave it to me.
Okay, and that.
Power without perception is spiritually useless and no longer worthy in my dojo.
I had to go with the reference. It was a good reference.
Didn't know that one.
Okay. Let's see.
I don't know that one.
I don't know.
Is this like a kung fu movie, the North Star, or Legend of the North Star, or whatever?
Yeah, what is that? What's that from? My old dojo.
It's called Fist of the North Star.
Okay.
Fist of the North Star.
Okay. Zezima, you're up.
Alright, I'll slide back just to grab my advantage. Attack this guy from a little flanky flank. Oof, 9 plus 6. It's 15 to hit.
Bug you forever.
It might bug you forever.
15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Ooh.
6 plus 6, 12 damage.
I got
12 damage.
12 damage.
I'm 40, so.
Jesus.
Downsies. Just got him right in the kidney. Right in the back. Oh, sorry. And then I'm going to, so that was only 5. So I can go 10, 20, 25. I'll stay right here and I'm gonna, like, bonus action give my health potion to Barbarian guy.
Giving your potion to someone else is going to be full action.
Not giving it to, just handing it.
Handing it to him? Okay, that's an interactive item.
Yes.
Go for it.
So I gifted you my health potion.
haha.
Alright, Redmore, it's your turn, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
Yeah,
It's like one of them things where I go, you go, I go.
Give and take, tip and tap.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 is the amount of feet I move there.
How many feet?
20.
I might call it
More than
feet, I
10,
call
less than
it
30, you know,
ties of
20.
blade.
Bit of a cat blade.
You gonna attack this guy? Rapier, right to the. There, you put a rapier in, you know what I'm saying?
No, we did already.
That's sneak attack with 19 on the die.
Okay.
You're doing a what here?
Yeah, it's 15 damage again. I expect. It's gonna be.
I spec.
How far is your breath?
Well, I got one more attack, see, so.
Up the rear, out
30
the
feet?
front.
Fire.
15 damage is
But
more
it's
than
lying.
More than
That's
enough?
30
Alright.
feet, right?
Yard.
Cone.
So they,
Right.
yeah.
My bonus action.
There
I
was
wanna
like
drink
2
my
different
potion as well.
kinds depending on what color you were.
Yeah.
3. Alright.
I always thought fire was cone, lightning was a line, but like
But they showed
you
like
read more recently.
So, last one. Fires an arrow at the Barbarian
It was.
Fire, cone, lightning,
for 6 damage.
yeah, this is range 30 feet.
Oh, you're fire. The guy's shooting an arrow?
Yeah.
Over here? Okay.
6 damage.
To me?
Half to 3?
Just took an arrow back.
And that's half the 3.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I didn't have the last one. Yeah, just tell me the damage and I'll always have it.
Yeah.
Then I know.
5 foot like breach or something.
But I'm just gonna ignore the forgetting to have it next time.
Note to self.
More health.
Yeah.
Not 100%.
Note to
You're
self.
getting down there. Here.
I'm fine.
You're single digit.
Arrow come down
No.
here. 1, 2,
That's like
3,
double digit for most people.
Above. You know.
Basically the same thing as 16. You know,
thinking
you
this
take half
through,
damage and you add 8. And 8 double, you got 16.
I still like to get my fancy robes dirty. So
I got bleach in my
decided
try
not to
to
get
pike
hit.
in the school in the back with advantage.
I think what it is, your fighting technique's not very advanced. You don't employ tumble. You don't
Okay, so
you don't
that's,
employ
17?
That'll hit.
Rick Bobby.
I want to go fast.
With one big.
I wanna go fast.
Ricky Bobby.
People around town saying my son only knows how to say I want to go fast.
So you exhale in a 5 by 30 feet line.
How you want to do this?
Fire?
Yeah.
By 30 feet long.
Oh, they did change it, and that's where like
Give him
different
the
things
jab,
have
and
different
then be
types.
on
But
the way
different
back.
colors.
I realized
Yeah.
I was already
Yeah.
Like gold versus
Yeah.
I'll just kind of
And you're expecting to be there. He's not. You trip and you put your fist through his skull.
go.
Okay.
Fire cone.
So, as you mop up the last of the rats, you all turn, expecting to face their robed leader, who has since disappeared from his platform.
Would you like to sit on the stairs?
Leaders, run away. Accidentally killed the two of them.
Fight is over. All of the goblins have fled. But if one of you were to glance up towards the entrance, you see the little guy just sort of sitting there.
How many rat ears?
10.
9? 9? 9 rat ears.
The 10th rat was the guy on the left.
And I will collect my 9 rat ears and put them in my bag.
Okay.
We'll try to
So,
eat one.
can I
One of you will
request
look up
that
towards
we...
the cave entrance.
And just so you know, like,
Can I request that we end this?
Yeah, this is. I'm
All right,
wrapping up.
all right,
This is
cool.
the only encounter I had planned.
No.
So,
oh,
you walk to the mouth of the cave and you reconnect with the little goblin guy, clutching his gold piece and looking towards the wilderness, clearly scared out of his
Does
mind.
he have a name?
But happy to see you. You don't know.
hey, ask him for his ear.
No, I haven't. What's his name?
Oh, that guy.
Okay.
But we need the good ear.
Okay.
You took his good ear.
I thought no. I thought it was the leader. It's our friend, trash bag. What is
I'm trying to back you up on
Trash
the
bag
ear.
the third.
Yeah, I like a new tattoo. I like Okay. Sorry.
Okay. So, you know from where you are and with the supplies you have left, you could probably just hike it to Baldur's Gate. You realize you're not that far out. And going back to Moon's Gate would just be more time wasted.
But then we have to return for the reward.
The reward they got. It only took us back to the inn we were staying at to send us to Baldur's Gate.
But
The address is listed on the sheet. It's just saying, hey, go back, talk to this guy, and he will arrange fast transport if you don't want to hike it.
That's terrible available.
But we're already most of the way. We'll make our way to Baldur's Gate tomorrow. But I think we need a good night's rest.
All right.
To the leader, we didn't actually finish the job.
Yeah.
They won't pay us if we don't finish it.
Well, they don't know that.
he ran. Run away.
You
I
can
didn't even get his
You can
ear.
reasonably assume he is gone and not coming back for a while.
Reasonably assumed.
So,
My bullet is
I'm just
not
gonna
concerned.
sort of time forward this, finish it up. You camp for the night. You escort your friend, your new
Hell yeah.
goblin friend,
34 hit points.
to Baldur's Gate, and he meets his family just inside the gate. They give the party a measly sum of 10 gold, so 2 apiece for your trouble. These goblins are surprisingly wealthy, given that they're
I
goblins.
sneak up and slit his throat. Okay.
I think his ear.
Okay, and you are having difficulty finding the address. None of the guards in town recognize it, but they point you in the direction of the market district. And for that, we will resolve next time. I'm going to be gone next Friday from being Arizona, but when I get back, we'll find a day and pick up where we left off.
Thank you. Enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah, so, I'm sorry the session wasn't more in depth.
Dude, I had a ton of fun.
Yeah,
What are you
I was
talking
kind
about?
of scrambling something. I'm still working on
Never pulled a veil back.
Hey, can you DM for us in 4 days?
Yeah, right. I mean, I was
mean,
like,
I've
hey, in a couple months we'll be ready, and then 4 days notice.
Yeah,
great.
I mean, I was expecting to just jump in at any time, but I just happened I wasn't ready for school. So the reason I mentioned Curse of Strahd earlier is because the module I'm working on is, the working title is Spurs of Strahd. I'm converting that module into a spaghetti western.
Oh, sick.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I kind of play it better. I get along and I kind of play it pretty well, you know what I'm saying?
So which is why
What
that
do you
would
want,
fit
my
in
junk here?
perfectly.